gye bench na ehu de ko.
Yeah. Mami yempo won hu bida when waswa we wenya rap me dasa we hwa we gina me nantem we po na me ye no obo hu pana ti de we sua na meta no do botwum pana ti de metua na eboso mpana ti de media wonnwom obobo mpana ti de chefua wompo ngum star ni ye two bro wompo ngum woman afuna ntwetwa mondongum na se opa na begim dia wompo ngum wanu fi menyi manya roba edwena waso atom eya loma aya ho tote jama fi roma fanti rap menka ho no aroma amem ho tom man se ne ngwa na nyom ansa ne ngwa na amem ho dom pap so aye ya za manyama no ton yeah e de be show ma kan su kana mo mpodo su kana mo ntokol banda ma ba hwema na mo ntonyom I'm new time you do our time There was once a boy nobody ever knew. Whatever he had planned, nobody had a clue. Onana uni moti, onana uni mohu. On your babaka, on your nobody, I saw things see down no poor friend of them. Vandam, 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 vandam.
They show one to volcano. Woman was so anano. Mamma and oye drum, but while you know ya ha to the soon we soup. Woman a mic no podo soup. Autumn's in Shadan Hopo soup. Shut my leather cat, rapping them with the Hutam with that pepe. Ah, I'm a mayor don me a tycoon. I wear your toe a cartoon. Once I said about a natural one player. Obu name, school connect in Sanda. I can name. Young cock club, young ten up. Young Yazin the West and ball up. All you get the dog was swagger. Na so say fake father, mo kana mante, gana menje, boy bi le jejim deba. Hwehwe na kumetu, hu da maleba na ba megu. Ya sisem, wol kikem, wasakete eyehu, wasakete meleya no amo boss na bonhu. Adado, nyano fo, oko bolo do no wodi bon wode champete. Ya nya mo yen chilo, ti enso. Ya bana, won bo won keche. Ngwan. Adado.
There was once a boy nobody ever knew. Whatever he had planned, nobody had a clue. Onana uni moti, onana uni mohu. On your babaka, on your nobody, I saw things see down no poor friend of them.
Waro, waro, waro.
Ay. Kai. Ya charger broso. Ya charger broso. Sound the crowd this so. Sound the cry off. So ya charger broso. Jack, my camera bro fu nyina ewie. Jack, my camera bro fu nyina ewie. Ya charger broso. This is With All Due Respect extended version. Let me start my English again. Welcome to the show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. They are streaming live from different states in the United States of America. This show is streaming on 5 different planets. This show is also streaming on 27 different platforms. We have 8 platforms that are taking the lead. The first platform is With All Due Respect on Facebook. Also on Facebook, look for Loud Silence Radio and TV. Look for Loud Silence TV on Facebook. On Periscope, look for With All Due Respect on Periscope. Also on YouTube, right now you can look for With All Due Respect on YouTube. And also on Twitter, look for With All Due Respect on Twitter. And also on Instagram, look for With All Due Respect on Instagram. This is an international show. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. My name again is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. This is the show that the President of the Republic listens to. Good evening to the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Good evening to all the ex-President, John Agyekum Kufuor, Jerry John Rawlings, and John Dramani Mahama. Good evening to the kings and queens. Good evening to my dad, Okeka Benando. Good evening to the king of the Ashanti, Osei-Tutu Otumfuo Osei-Tutu. Good evening to the chiefs. Good evening to everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome to the show. This show is in 4 segments. If this is the first time joining us, this show it's in 4 segments. The first segment is when I say hello to the family on Facebook, on all social media platforms. I'm going to say hello to the family. When I say the family, I know if you are new here, it's new to you. The family are the people listening to us. We don't just see them as listeners or viewers. We see them as family because they have been with us from day one. Also, the second segment is what we call the social media segment, whereby I speak on social media issues making headlines on social media. We pick it up, we talk about it. The ones the mainstream media are not talking about, that is what we do. We speak on what the mainstream media decide not to speak on. The third segment is called the editorial segment, whereby I speak on my issues of the day. Today's issue is about Kennedy Agyapong's apology letter. That letter is full of holes. I'm going to punch holes in it for you people to understand that Kennedy Agyapong does not respect the law still. Kennedy Agyapong has to be in jail. Kennedy Agyapong does not respect Justice Roxanne. Kennedy Agyapong is a liar. Kennedy Agyapong is playing around your minds. And today, I'll punch holes in his own apology to show that Kennedy Agyapong does not respect the law and that Kennedy should end up in jail. Also, the 4th segment is when I open the phone lines for everybody to call in and also speak their mind. This show is an international show. This show is a show the President of the Republic watches. This show is a show that all the ex-presidents, they watch. Ex-President John Dramani Mahama, ex-President Jerry John Rawlings, ex-President John Agyekum Kufuor, and the kings and queens in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most authoritative show in Ghana. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Case, Abba. Case, Abba. Jack, I'm also like bang. Jack, where's the light bang? Jack, where's the light bang? Jack, are you getting the sound right? Producer, people are telling me that the sound is off. And I think I'm checking everything here. Everything is perfect. So you can give me a signal and let me know that the sound is perfect. All right, producer, sound be off. It's back. Thank you. Producer, just give me a signal that the sound is back. So we good to go. Jack, now what's the light bang? Yes, shutter. What ladies got shutter. Now shutter if you hard guy shutter aja to you be hard guy shutter some internet catch or man hini pose say or man hini pose e we asle yet no also use adwini o men ko ye dombu le dwuma bia na boys ni first card ndi ohun ye catch shutter get mind shutter behind the scenes this is Kofi Kinata shutter behind the scenes. What is happening here? Everything is frozen here, producer. Every single thing is frozen here. Producer, every single thing is frozen here. Okay. Let me do this. Yeah. All right, we're going to be right back after this short break. Things are freezing up here crazily. So let's do this. Something here that we can do that. Let's do this.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
Welcome back to the show. I think we live. Everything is working perfectly. I would like to say hello to the family quickly. Then we can go on, take care of business. All right. So everybody's here. Let me see who is here. Eunice Norman is watching us live on Facebook. Eunice Norman is also watching us live on Facebook. Admire you so much. Arima Gunda Optimal is also watching us live. Danny is here watching us live on Facebook. Grace Boatin Ajaman. Grace Boatin Ajaman is also watching us live on Facebook. Who else is here? Umar Awafo is here. Janet Akole is watching here. Nana K. Kuma is also watching us live on Facebook. David Letu is representing live on Facebook. The family is here. I'm trying to go through these names and this messages so quickly. We have lots and lots of things to talk about today. Who else is here? Again, Solomon Toko is also watching us live. You are too much, Kevin. Thank you very much. James Iba is watching us live. James Atu Negle is watching us live. Kingston Bisnap is also watching us live. I'm going to do first names now because we are way behind time. Asik Bahir is here. Shehu is here. Sumaila Musa is representing. Anand Johnson is representing live here. Verena Amongiba is here watching me live. Amma McGold is also here. Wise is here. Sumaila is here. Mohammed is here. Terry Bread is here. Marcel Heyman is here. Raninel Mali is here. Betty Beth is also representing live. Andrews is here. Prince Nacho is here. Jonah Goba is also representing live on Loud Silence Radio and TV and network. So much messages coming. So many messages. Okay, top fan is Shaq Awal. Are they here? Pampe like land guard. In fact, I'll be reading the messages of the top fans because they have been sharing. They have been doing. Producer keeps telling me to tell you guys to be sharing. I keep forgetting. Producer is saying that I should tell everyone here to share. We need to get 1,000 shares the next 30 minutes. That's what the producer is saying because this message has to get to the doorstep of the Chief Justice. We need to share this show. So producer is saying I should tell you guys, share. Top fans, I'm going to read your messages. Kevin Botchway is also watching us live. Pa Kwesi is a top fan. He's a sharer. Pa Kwesi PK. Pakwesi PK, you're watching me from Tema. You are a sharer. Thank you very much, Pakwesi. Top fan +1. Kwa Sam K. Samuel is also on fire. Kwa Sam, you are a top fan. You are a top fan. Thank you very much, Kwa Sam. Rokas is also watching us live. Simon is here watching us live. Latif is watching us live. Who else again is here watching us live? Scottish Ofori is watching us live. David is here watching us live. No Bagawaya, my friends. No Bagawaya. Banks Eugene is also here watching us live. Anaba Desmond is watching us live. Kind is also watching us live on Facebook. Producer, I hope that YouTube is active now. If YouTube is active and the brothers and sisters are here, I can actually go on and speak on the issues. Producer, I need a signal from you that the YouTube is working because I'm not getting any feed on the system here. So if my producer gives me the signal, I'm going to go straight and do the do the do like Hazakes, do the do. All right. Dwayne Nana Mensah is also watching us live. Shao is watching us live. I'm looking for the top fans and the top sharers. The top sharers, yes, top fan. Sharon. I am watching you live. Okay. Sharon is a top fan. Rani Mal is also watching us live. Thanks, Kevin. I heard my name. Thank you very much. So the top fans, keep sharing. When you keep sharing, I think you're going to be a top sharer or a top fan, and I'm going to read your message and say hello to you personally. Kwa Sam is a top fan. Thank you very much, Kwa Sam, for sharing the show. Raymond Danladi is also here. Risky Joe is also here. This place is blazing. Producer, give me a signal that YouTube is back. YouTube is running so that we can go straight to the issues of the day. If my producer gives me the signal, we're going to go straight forward. Don't worry. You're trying YouTube for no Jack. YouTube for the debut. Kennedy Japan is also watching you. Thank you very much. Dan Mai Faru Sarki is watching us. Ama Banini is on Facebook watching us live. I don't know where you guys are watching me from, but guys, I love you guys and I know you guys love me too. I know the YouTube guys are coming up very soon, and from there we can take a business up. Nathan Ej is watching me live. Good evening, Kennedy Japan. Good evening, Kennedy Japan. I know you are watching. I just saw you online. Kennedy Japan, thank you very much for watching me tonight. I will not mince words, Mr. Kennedy. I will make sure I speak truth to power. Kennedy, you need to be in jail. Facts. Fact, Kennedy, you need to be in jail. Kevin, call my name some. Why? Okay, Adam Isa says I should call his name. So Adam Isa, how are you doing, Adam Isa? Me too. I did. Who is sharing? When you share, I'm going to get a notification here and I'm going to mention your name. When you share, I'm going to get a notification and mention your name. Okay, Tema Mayo has shared right now. Tema Mayo, I'm getting a signal that you shared. Drake is also sharing. All right, Kingston is sharing right now. Mention your name, share, and let me mention. Okay, Top Fan. Top Fan is here. I've seen one Top Fan. Oh, you're gone. All right, I'm going to pick you up and mention your name. Jack Chris is also watching us on Facebook. Ajua Mawonyo is watching us live on Facebook. Producer, if we are good to go on YouTube, let me know. Give me a signal. Then we can take it from there. If we are good to go, are we good to go? Yes, are we good to go, producer? You know, this show is being produced by 5 people from different states. They are called the Ghost Team. They are producing the show from 5 different states. Masa, we are trying to respect the COVID-19 distancing and all of that. So, yes, producer says we're good to go. All right, producer says YouTube is on. We're good to go. So you can watch the show live on YouTube with All Due Respect channel. With All Due Respect channel on YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Okay, so lots and lots of things are happening right now in Ghana. Kennedy Agyapong has to be in jail, as you can see on my shirt. Kennedy, jail Kennedy now. There are some issues people don't want to talk about, but we will talk about it today. I'll be breaking some things down for you to understand why Kennedy has to be in jail today. Why Kennedy has to be jailed when he goes to court. Kennedy is not better than anybody in Ghana. Kennedy has denigrated the judiciary. Kennedy is in the pocket of the Chief Justice. You make sure we take Kennedy out of the Chief Justice pocket. So we are going to do the do. When I say do the do, it means we are going to speak truth to power. Kennedy needs to be in jail. And today I'm going to prove to you why Kennedy Agyapong, the Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, yes, he has been in Parliament, he has made laws, he knows the law, and he is no exception. He has to be in jail. As you heard from Professor Nana, people were put in jail. They pleaded. People were put in jail. They did everything. They were charged. They everything they did it, but they were put in jail. Kennedy is not a man with 8 balls. Kennedy, I'm hoping that he has 2 balls. He has to be in jail, and that is what we Ghanaians are calling for. No bagawaya, no bozing, no bozing. I said focus. When you focus, you get to the last cent. That is where we are going. Everybody sees the light. In the light, we shall see light. Let's do the social media segment right now. So, this is the first social media story. Let's remind ourselves of something. Do you remember this one? Akwawi. Intro. Akwawi intro. Bawumia. Mokai Bawumia 2014 or say. This is a reminder. Is it sometimes we do reminders? We go back, we go and play, reminders. This is what he said. I have worked at Bank of Ghana before. I am telling you, we can develop Ghana without borrowing. The money is there. That is Bawumia's statement. I say, I have worked at Bank of Ghana before. We can develop Ghana without borrowing. I said the money they there. Where are the words of Bawumia? Today, I saw Kwesi Pratt telling him that, oh, Mr. Bawumia, you are inconsistent in your statement. Kwesi Pratt, you are being nice to Bawumia. Tell Bawumia that he is a liar. You see, we know say mo de money nika krantia na de bia mo pese out of respect abi de bejewo. De bejewo. Me say Kwesi Pratt, he is not being inconsistent. He is consistently becoming inconsistent. Bawumia is consistently, he has become inconsistent in his statements. Sana na also kacheno. Consistently, he has become consistent. You see, so it means being consistent in your inconsistencies. No, it makes you a liar. That is what we are talking about today. So, Mr. Pratt, I know you are trying to be nice to him. Tell Bawumia that I said he is a liar. And this is one of the reminders. We have another reminder here. Do you remember this one? Statement. Ghana Bar Association demands arrest of Muntie FM panelist over threat to kill judges. Today, where is the Ghana Bar Association? This story was actually published on the 2nd of July 2016. Muntie 3. Ghana Bar Association, they were on the street. They organized press conference. They released a statement. And the Kennedy Agyapong TV, so to radio, so catch a judge say, Sebi or Yakwasia. Kennedy Agyapong catch a judge say, he is going to kill him. That is what I understand when he says, I'm going to take care of you. Kennedy Agyapong can say he would take care of Ahmed Swali. Ahmed Swali died within 72 hours. Kennedy Agyapong took care of him. I don't know what he told JB Dankwa, but we know on record, so Ahmed Swali said, I will take care of you. And Ahmed Swali was killed. Today, Kennedy is saying the same thing to an appeals court judge. He's saying the same to a court judge. Chief Justice the Ghana Bar Association is quiet. This is just a reminder. Let's go to another reminder. We'll come back to these reminders again. Very, very important. There is another reminder. Threats against judges. Arrest Muntie FM panelists. Catholic bishops. So Catholic bishops we are na Nansia Mr. President Eko Jino Menim Suya Obi Semi Sakawa boy. These are the same people. And the good thing about it is Catholic bishops will be we omuna hu nyina atiase. Inti ebuso Catholic bishops. It's been a while. Kennedy Japan asem we aba obi ekebi Catholic bishops mo my statement obi ankahwe punching neighbor punching tree ana Kennedy or papa chair muntie 3 4 ana say Kennedy ama wo ntete obi ankasa. I'm sending this message to the Catholic bishops. Basa, I say whatever you did to Judas, do the same thing to Kaiser. And I'm kind of saying, when I'm a kind Bible, no. Me say Catholic bishops, where are you guys? Because Kennedy did worse in some Kennedy akano a bro muntie 3 for asoma mokaya no. Yes, Kennedy said he will kill the judge. He said the judge is stupid. Or said the judge is foolish. Or said judge na bodam. That is what these are the words Kennedy used. Na Catholic bishops say communion yes ye Sunday bill yes communion Sunday ye dia ehore moja ehore bone me say Sunday bebre twemo Catholic bishops. So many Sundays have passed and you have not released any statement. You have not come out to emphatically make a statement say Kennedy should be put in jail. You know what we'll be doing today? We will be somersaulting things. We will be juxtaposing. We will be flipping coins. And you be flip a coin. You can't say any adaneno. Ni ahwesi be atie. Say I have say a different from her. Say nobody is better than anybody in Ghana. We are all here to speak truth to power. In Catholic bishop say communion the Sunday be hore mojem na atie ho me say Sunday de amudi ye apepa mbone me say Sunday ba ko ba monka bibi o monka bibi na nipa nche okay me dem me nkran nye me okay mini Catholic bishops you say what we say waiting Catholic bishops waiting you people should come out and speak. The Bible hasn't changed, the words haven't changed, the principles haven't changed. Jesus in change here Jesus near some rano that Jesus na near be some nochna into me say Catholic bishops come out. Canada Japan threatened a judge on national television. The coverage of Net2, the coverage of Oman TV, Oman FM, it is bigger than Muntie 3. Muntie 3 were put in jail. Me say, Kennedy Japan has to be in jail. If Kennedy doesn't go to jail, we are done. Then no Ghanaian should respect this judiciary again. I am telling you on authority. Then we are going to break things down. Because we are breaking things down, we are going to educate ourselves. So Catholic bishops, this is something where I wanted to just remind you guys. Now, something too is happening. Tema West, this year is the year of Tente. Tema West for MP or Tente. Some catch them. Tema West MP so now say Cape Coast for the Tente. And Tema West for the I say Tente and I say a headpan. Also domod for the when I make an domod no. And domod set Tema West on who catch Cape Coast North MP no. Inti on the on no akwaji domod Tema wa. I'm see year of Tente. See, a man for better tenta, your petenta could swear in yebi. Me see, a man for better tente, you know tente. I kept cause needing an air tente, so on 9 aluminium, we are alumiazo, but we are a upper class alumi, so no kuteska. And now going on it, chief of staff cotton, echo fat bass, biba Ghana, me kokaya, almost a bin seed, the bass is no way, omo trade. I'm to say, Tamafoso ye chamo tente nti muhu minister mu the minister ye tente wing and minister okay tente ejwabo tente mini yano I mushia minister no busa no honorable West Tema West minister MP tente mini yano tente in cry every tente saying in cry muni tente a friend saying mo yan cry for mo kan jam tente obeso ka tente won cry mo obekan saying okay tente oh, okay, tante. Masa, uja kwa. Na mesa ha yemma ka press betena ha. Ye ne kan asem. Me say tente nkramu ye kan say. If you know the tente name of Nkran, tell me. If you know the tente gala ameke mene. Ga language we ameke Nkran for na charge. Dia me say mo ma me tente Nkran ye kan say. Tente. Mr. Tema West for Tente, see year of Tente, Alumiazo, that be any year for any year. One second. All right, so let's keep going. This is the social media segment. All right, the next story is this. The next social media story is this. NDC manifesto, Mahama to prove killings of JB Dankwa Edu is very inappropriate. You see, when you hear statements like this from so-called senior journalists, I am a hard journey. You know the reason why? A hard journey because somebody like Kweku Baku say, or your penyini, or your senior journalist, you see, or your omo fighting for people's rights. They are trying to create some impressions. They say the truth. A certain MP was killed, cold-blooded. Yokuno. Obiko won second. First witness, Kennedy Japan. Second witness, Gabi Osachidako. Omunyina Akubi. Me say, Yako MP can yokuno. Now Kwekuba to what say. Now a president comes in and says, Obeba be investigated to the core and the people involved arrested her. Now a senior journalist sit on radio to make such a statement. He does not deserve anybody's respect. I am telling you, it is looking like right now, no, in Penifoni Ghana BM. You see, I want to opinion of Ghana. Yeah, kwa investigate JB Dankwa sitting MP na Kwekuba ku sebi obi be wo sikan kum sisia ana obeku mo studio ho ba kwa. Wouldn't you want them to investigate politics in T and Kwekuba ku say investigating JB Dankwa's murder? No, it does not make sense. This is where politics has gotten us. In California, you find Gagba, and Tente in Canada, you find Gagba. Kwekuba ku is saying, it is senseless to go and investigate a certain MP who was murdered. You see where politics has taken us? So Oba can be because Muadia. Mimi ndi obi atemo, but Obanyansa fo ebunu be na papa penyini say tina TV so radio so kasa asemu ya. Na so we Ghana ni na wo hwe nipa say a on pe Ghana puntio. He does not care inti wa wo nam street so a we ordinary Ghana yekun akoku ba ko hu so yo twen kra na odakwan ho. Yes. This is a certain MP yekuno. So Kwekuba Baku say it is not even important. I didn't Nana Adodan Kwekufuado is the president of the republic now in here. We were all in this country when Kennedy Japan came out to tell us our strong facts. Only the nimdi poku JB Dankwa. Only the first person or call scene. Only the unim sexy don maybe a chin no. And no D yatia MPP power. On JB Dankwa. I Mahama stand up with one why or boni pateti yatia me the docket betche on can wasem. And the year quite investigate or catch say enya papa. Me say. Some can say there are three things that Mahama will decide. Say he will take care of her. I will campaign for, even though I'm an MPP person. Me say 1, Ahmed Swale. 2, JB Dankwa, and 3, PDS. Mahama should have manifesto. Me say obey. That is why I will make sure Mahama becomes president. And those people who are behind PDS gang, they will go to jail. JB Dankwa murderers, they will go to jail. And then Ahmed Swale, the murderers, they will also go to jail. Mumbusa Ghana Police Service say Ahmed Swale investigation ekusi saying. Ask the Ghana Police Service say Ahmed Swale, the investigation, how far? Obianka wants me say we need somebody to come back and recalibrate this system. The system not say Ghana is a failed state. Anamu who say Ghana is a failed state. Na sebi wa onana nam street kwa ho JB Dankwa kwa minister na or MP ni yokuno. Yes me Kwekuba say why did they have to investigate? Now asemo ka JB Dankwa mba. How do you want them to feel? How do you want his wife to feel? Kwekuba sebi obi be wo yire sekan na okuno. Na president bi ba so be investigate na another person to radio say other investigation with enkwasasema. How will you feel Kwekuba? How? It's mo na mo force ye me kan sem ye ni se ka kire mo. So, you are too corrupt. Too corrupt. It is disgusting. At time cry, I don't even want to think about it. Radio station, that's the president to be so about investigate. I know BT radio so say, hey, it is not important. How will you feel? You people, All right, the next story is this. And somebody posted it. I thought it was interesting. Establish Islamic senior high schools. And these are all in MDC manifesto. Recruit more Arabic tutors and pay them monthly allowance. Establish a Soyaya fund. Zongo empowerment. And these things, especially the issue about Makaranta teachers. Jack, you're paying for pa omutuma build Zongo. Oma build the Zangos. Omo into me instill what we call the Muslim religion in our young Ghanaians, and then they can come out. People who trained or who taught people like the chief imam, because chief imam they been no yakora, obi na chireno, obi na chireno Quran, obi na guiding, obi na making sure karatu, obi na making sure every Saturday to read the Quran and recite. But those people are neglected. Those people are the core people. They are holding the Zangos together. They are the core people. They are holding Islamic religion in Ghana together because they know the basics. And when I saw that in NDC manifesto, I was shocked. I was like, this is to the core. Because when you tackle the core, then you can tackle, you see, there be no be sorry, no, indiscipline in this religion. Indiscipline, no. When the core, when the person understands religion and who puts that in the kid's head, a cleric, a teacher now, all from Karatu, from Dedes to Karatu, said, this is what a Muslim does. This is the principle of a Muslim. Those people are the core. They are the spine of the religion in Africa and in Ghana. If a president comes and say, I want to pay these people, it's a big deal. And you don't have to play with it. It's not an Mustafa Hamid or a friend who cleric. He didn't even think about this. He's thinking about toilets. He's just thinking about toilets. Now, how can we go to toilets? Boys are hungry. Yes, I know koko ni anom and a kose 2. Na kose koko 2 ni kose ni koko no. Who is saying that you got to go check over toilet? Shema. Now, who started with toilet campaign? One street, one toilet. As a cleric, I wouldn't say you know the core principle of adia woye and give it to mama somune jina na obin to me jina say way or a pepe way or a Muslim boy mumbodu to intina 7 Zongo boys were shot. Mustafa Hamid, you were quiet. I didn't try. You saw them as Zongo boys. They don't need to be spoken for. Their families are struggling in the Zangos in Kumasi. Mustafa Hamid, who you have the audacity to come and sit on TV and address yourself, say you are a Zongo boy. You are not. You are a hypocrite. Why are you American Muslim? I only there on we preku, but on preku kwine. You think we are stupid? Mr. Mustafa Hamid, why are you American Muslim? I we preku, but on preku kwine. We are not stupid again. These are the spine of the religion. And if a government is coming to pay them, do you know what these people are going to do to the mindsets of the kids? They are going to let them understand, say religion is not about this. It's not about this bad thing. It is about this. And they will groom people like the chief imam. Now we're a cleric. We're from a cleric. 7 Zongo boys were shot. Their families, their kids, their wives, they are dead today. Now what TV8 musi toilet? You don't what's up TV you say den. My friend, shut up, Mustafa Hamid. You don't love your people. Me say, ankamuye uye nipe bi anka from who a Zango boy. You have learned the religion. You believe in Allah. May so Muhammad anka your kuns Zongo 7 no anka wonko abeka say until we get to the bottom of this, I'm resigning. That is why today they see you as a comedian. Mark Menuwen, Mark Menuwen, Mustafa Hamid go there and they misbehave. No, I'm a cleric. I am a Muslim. No, you are disrespect to the religion and disrespect to Muslims. You should be shy, ashamed of yourself. You people don't think deep. Obi deep to help you to know my man some Chinese condom. What do you know? I said these people, Arabic tutors, they are the core, they are the spine of every Zongo community. What do you know? We grew up in the Zongo, Kasani and Kantra. We grew up in the Zongo. We know that is the spine of Zongo. From the beginning, it is what you teach the kid. My fellow Zongos, brothers and sisters, don't let these people deceive you. You come to Zongo, the only thing you think about is to build toilets. You will get there. So these are some of the things that I wanted to clarify so that we move forward. The next story on our social media segment is this. Mahama can't be trusted. You see, if you have studied the MPP very well, they don't have any counter argument. Nothing. Even if you're smart to cry, this MPP is smarter. They have to stop mentioning Mahama's name and attack the issues. But because they are empty. Now, Akwawe, and you win an so video be awesome and a Christoni na say utuma NDC way we are maslock scanning way me say MPP co position onim say we ni tiate way your friend saying omo dibi on be friend no way and the politics na mo afu to be kebi me say we are maslock scan you I will put you in jail. Me, I have your documents. Whoa. And I know go Shabaslo ska or table so na watch. Whoa. What we are maslock ska ada ko DMP. Unyandi. What we say the end is near to have TV so na your bumpire. One the bumpire. Massa. Ko di mu bi na da wo. So why we can kwan bi akoda Sikana uwia o maslok no. Masa, me good headings be my one kasaro to basic form. The issues are there. Mahama can't be trusted. Who can be trusted then? Ekufuado? Me say, Ekufuado ana. Me say, you know, sit now the maslok sika koji. Me say, Bompaye na MPP wini. Na MPP wini ya. Ya de dawa, unim dawa. Ya de beso obey me mni hango. Ewo kejetia inshaye so area ho. Wodi me say Bompaye. Na Ekufuado onwie mu wini. Na se Ghana for e decide so me change no mu change. Me say ya de dawa, unim dawa. Hook. Ya de ball baby masan. Wo be kan okre. Obe just say Mahama intini anya den. But who can be trusted? Ekufuado na all ton japade. Ekufuado PDS Ekufuado no. Aboboya Ekufuado no. Excavator Ekufuado no. Ekufuado masan abuju se ejimi ana. Sa childish politics ni enye bi mo. We are done with that. Me so uba politics miskase ni wonya. How much did you spend to get to to win that seat? Send it to our car. Master member boy power ha. Ya because me boy power be TV so. Hwe. Some can tackle the manifesto, go in the manifesto. Mahama ni dina obo no kra no emwa. How many times did you people mention Mahama in your manifesto? And your manifesto anyway. We busa say page 10 on manifesto the woman betima ka. I will tru kokro this achim police obi gino ka kansem hunu obi kebi ntu so kebi. Ena maka chiro no. Maslok ska no. Baby all ko share no sa ko she ho because Jack ene wa how. Ye nim nyoma wo. Let's move on. All right, the next social media story is this. Achim Sakawa Boys saga. Mahama won't apologize. Finito. And one no. Minka bibian pova. Me say, NDC for says, Mahama or apologize ya. Anko ya kotre. Asana me reach on the tree no. I say, MPP. I say, Achim Sakawa Boys saga. Mahama won't apologize. Chi muno meti. I say, Mahama or apologize ya anko ya kotre. Inti, Mahama nya kotre inti. Onso nye. I want to bro from my culture. Me say, almost say Mahama will not apologize. Officially coming from the NDC. Me so be bro from kind dem tiase ne say. Almost say Mahama apologize so e kotre. Enti yan twen na Mahama ndan kotre. E dey concert na go so Ghana no. Apologize to who? Mahama wakan bibi. Mahama wakan bibi. How many people share people's things on social media? I don't know after the person who wrote it and put it first for Mahama to share. Politics victimization. What do you say? So victimization of politics now in 2015-16. No, so tribalistic politics. No, yan picking the pabako ni din ya Mahama or ye teni where you for yan tata mo ekem. Yan united the same. No bows in the same level. Who issue tackle the issue. Mahama say. I did not share, it was from Adongo. Adongo say, Sakawa for no mudi enim no. Ekufuado in the bush for no Sakawa boys. Into so ti achim sebio, na se uni dwumadi, na se wo fili so beko fit, na se sorry, na se uni bibia, na yo hene, na wonya odwan tibi nwe, na se bia fashion up bi mbrawo, na se nkora bi ko kefi no akodi enim se achim for there. Achim for na enim no, omo ko adwuma wo. Achim for no me no me responsible. Achim for na enim no, omo they don't follow this nonsense. They are respectable, intelligent people. They go by the rules and regulations. Yeah, I'm fact, Masa, apology, my fault. Let's move forward. All right, the next story is this. New voter register exhibition to begin September 18th. And this story, I decided to let them pick it because Ghana I've been speaking, we've been talking, we've been discussing, we've been engaging. This is very important. You see, Metisa IGP can say, on election day, no, we will make sure say foreigners be on baby, you best stop him. IGP, come again, IGP, come again. IGP, you can't say mic on now, I'll start to say, IGP, come again. Don't talk like a street kid. With all due respect, IGP, you know the technicalities in this. Before anybody gets in line to go and vote, that person officially should know, say, Okuta card. People will be verified before they vote. IGP, Jai, this roadside politics now, you know. Oh, retirement to cry the Kufu Adama contract. Also, Kofi. Politics in T, and now down to us IGP. Foreigners free, here. Where are the foreigners coming from? Where are the foreigners? You will learn that statement from a Kufu Ado. You want to save your job. You want to save your contract. Me say, people should go out and check the me say koho let's just udi wom say thank you na that day na okoho na koto aba no be catch us say ompenia masa your baby afire no because you are a Ghanaian, you have registered udi wom no be make catch us a foreigner. Who is a foreigner in Ghana? And I want to ask you people, who is a Ghanaian? Masa, whiskey na the repercussions, and the rippling effects, negative effects. Who is a Ghanaian today? A whole IGP sits and says, we will be making sure. He is saying, they will go to the Volta region and say you are not a Ghanaian. Sana IGP catch Ghana for. I'll be doing an expose next week on Marseille as I see what Ekufuado is doing right now. Soldiers are or more command to. I'll do that expose. IGP as well catch and say during election day or best one in call for Google Volta region. No denying call for. That is what he's telling you Ghanaians indirectly, technically. Who will go in a queue to go and vote or a foreigner? Who maybe so IGP? Are you even a Ghanaian IGP? With all due respect, one kasa IGP we are Ghanaian. What shows say you are a Ghanaian? IGP Yasro Yanusi Suminaso. IGP Yanusi Suminaso. I respect you a lot, and I'm paying for the boys. Akasa and Jesse on Sakasa na yaton clean. IGP, Mister, you yourself, are you a Ghanaian? What proves that you are a Ghanaian? So on what basis are you going to say somebody is not a Ghanaian? On what basis? How can you prove that? Indirectly, look at Ghana for some no Volta region. I could destabilize the place like I said. You are not a Ghanaian. You are not a Ghanaian. You are not going to do that again. Me say, you're very poor. 7th December. I say, crow, you're very poor. We need me poor. A beggar. A very poor. 7th December, very poor. If you've seen this on the 18th of September, go there. On the 17th, I'll do a special show just on this. Early morning, I'll make sure, tell people, go out there and start checking you in the system. Who is a Ghanaian and who is not a Ghanaian? Tell me. Say, we will take foreigners out. Who is a foreigner? Who is a foreigner? IGP. Stop the technicalities, Politics now, please. Let's move forward as a nation. Politics in tea. So I'm telling Ghanaians, please don't miss this from the 18th. Go there, check. Your name is there. Unya grandpa, mobile selfie come. Check unya no selfie. No actual date not at all. Massa, because right now nobody trusts the Supreme Court. Nobody's going to court. Yes, so issue no baby a toa bana. In terms of assemblyman for no, ya toa we are by 5:30. Mom making sure so obia onipa 2000 was sent home. Ye nyina yen kan gani duli. Ya mfa bibia ye wi ade nyina atro. Na kwabra ni beka nkyere me say de nyina tworo 2000 ono kwan de 1020 de na papa ehọ na nka beto samia. IGP stop that. IGP anka wa retire crank yes a contract ne kufuri adoma so obet try no maintain election abi don't do that any braba me see baby heat ni wono Jack heat ni baby wonim phone no heat no the only way about me regulate is so baby phone no na we yi be piu. And just say and saying a oven ababa na 23 degrees in the abio. Phone on your woman. Filia, peer free phone no free heat na heat na eba no. Now I wouldn't ma. All right. IGP so matter so your chimney. Let's see how it goes. All right. Let's go to the next story. This is the next story. Can a Japan lawless conduct worse than Muntie 3 High Court judge? And I think this man is 100% right. You see, Kennedy Japan there, he can't get away with this, so he needs to go to jail. Kennedy Japan has to be in jail. We are Ghana ni power unim se or sem brand ye because if Kennedy does not go to jail, ye nimbra or Ghana obi abetuma de oye. Me see, se Kennedy anko jailer, a Supreme Court judge, Chief Justice na mo obi akobona sum. No aka say, "Oh, Chief Justice, we there Mr. Owani susumina so na sa time na me ni so am inta me hwe slap no." Kennedy has to go to jail and there's no negotiation about this. Because Kennedy Anko jailer, Mrs. Chief Justice Nam Kroma do biako border slap. I say, "Oh, Chief, we dey sorry oh, and na me bu food na me boss slap intifa me because last no dey check Kennedy Japan. Tane be see. Me say Supreme Court judge bi Nam Kroma bia won sekan kuno. No I can say, "Oh, and na me bu food intimo fan chem say the same thing am dey check Kennedy." Into Kennedy there, he can't get out oh. This vacuum, he needs to be in jail. Because Kennedy Anko jailer, it is the biggest offense in our history and our judiciary has been condemned to the ground. By Mbaho, appeals court judge we are working through do say beso I saw the letter about out or the apology letter. You be punch holes. Na Ghana phone say Jack ye adwuma no. Maybe check Kennedy say sa coaching letter na the man no from the Chief Justice office no. Your coaching so mbeka no. Wasa messing up kra. Wasa mess sa letter no the ba no. Letter no Kennedy be ko jail no. Kennedy letter no do be ko jail. Unya smart. I keep telling you, intellectually you are not. You will be street smart. But intellectually, you are not. Okay. IGP is from Domahin Crew. And the IGP and I catch on. Yeah, Kenny Bravo. All right. Law students hail Mahama's manifesto promise for law school. Mekai, the first time I made sure me LSAT, my law school admission test, and Masa, you see, the do a law student. Now say, on pay the Mahama Moka. Say because Obianko Makolan Concord certificate the edu. Into monopoly being just say amount for me to be Tiano move room. Just say, Utmi will be to say, Morris Ampa was so a judge. And I said, oh, you know what I want to say? I chair the quantashu 3 months and what I say. Utmi will be to Morris Ampa or some a judge. Just what to meet now. I asked for Dico Bodam. We are going to sanitize that. We are going to make sure we redefine what is called a lawyer. Because your doors will cry. We don't even have enough lawyers. Why are we choking them? Because lawyer they all good. Udi case ba kwa one kasa who sent no be bo abontin mo bi ato who sent e be sa ba wa bon a unya case ndi. You get it? You don't even tell say obi say Morris Ampa we lawyer. Bibi say for oti ko bo kwantem. Winim kwanta ana kwantre. Kwantre ne fia na e de san kwan no na kwanta ne bozu no ene de okọ ichoba na se kwantre no ene ye de sangwa no ohun kwantre no omudi kwantre na omudi pele ni kakra obo pele dia na omotwa angwa kakra bi de guso na kwanta ne ko deep no ene ko hwe kotodwe no I say for oti ko bo kwantem. Ghana is a joke, man. Ghana is a joke. What is happening in Ghana? It's a munungwa. All right, let's go to the next story. So if you're a law student, this is the only time your friend is saying, Asempa host no obi. So ope lawyer. Odi atena ho na ye MPP nti Gabi Wasochira ku tia office nti me say omo betwe masete say truck. On and say law students go demonstration wants to be a boo. They just want to be heard. Wants to be a law student you boo some punching. They just want to be heard. They just want to tell you, say, hey, this is not good. Help us. Abani boo some punching. What to Asempa? They be oh, I want to be a lawyer. Me say, oh, to be a bebo no rebel. This is the time you have to fight for that. Now the mom of us are $1,000, $200, $100. No, my him, madam for no. While for no shine some idea, not now, not the politicians. We day here. Time go catch. We day. All right. Let's go to the next story, which is the last social media story, which says Okada destroys lives and properties. Learn from history. Gabi Asoro clashes with the NDC. MPP is confused. From day one, you started as I say, MPP is a confused party now. In some sense, Abbas we share pumo me maintain. We are near Kosium, near Bisium, near Kofi Akobama, near MPP Nibium. Because people can see clearly that this party is going into the ditch. They are confused. As we speak now, MPP for Kramure Film Manifesto. Moi, say, any MPP for NDC for we are manifesto. You have copy, you have 2 copy. As I pass the channel. What kind of ideology is this? NBT, Nana B, on to me on one person manifesto assemble because the manifesto that come out bro fubi omonti Ghana say. Ya da come out bro fubi omokale wole kramponi ye bu omo kwan ho muntumi ka say madam kale wole odi so on ti ase. Yeda koma abrofo bi omo nyamo moburo kra omo nyamo moburo na nikenika nipa na o nikenika ho no awia omo buro no kra omo ntiase omo say they are writing manifesto for you. The manifesto NDC provided a manifesto, the nikenika manifesto. Unim nikenika for so obetumi ko nikenika na o kire say bro na be ma na onyame no enye na wanyama me na on the nim system no and for economics and a professor Nana Opoku Agyeman say economics is about human development. Economics. It's not about you coming to stand there with shine and 1992 and the digital. No. Economy is about human development. You see, Nipano na brabum, how they are developing or retrogressing. And in the economics, you do your math back and forth. That is what economics is. So it is not about somebody going to learn some book, write some thesis, go to Zimbabwe, they fire him, you go to Canada or London, Ghana, so and dig it, and a negative 13, and the elasticity. That is not economics because those does not translate in the people's lives. If you want to see real economics, go down there like what the manifesto of the NDC did. They went to the Nika seller and said, it's a first now Nyame bro saying. Unyame bro saying 70 fine na light bo what you are saying dey na pesa aban ya ma since dem pesa aban boa me na binya nikenika machine fufuro say na be ya metuma ye dwuma ye aban say okay I'll set up small company we a small company workers are why saying so workers here you get tax free into 1 year untia tax. That is what we call economics, human development. Mo de mo ko school ni ko tena wa mo ko church myself ne dey wi am just mo sua hwe because our economics, the dynamics is totally different from economics in America if you don't know. America will be on Fanda Mungu, pounds on ton. But Ghana will be the Namgu pan, so they are totally different economy. Into so what the Ghana now say, oh, Kwakofa planes have supply blood, it will be or take Aukudi, only Dianopa. Say, oh, a drone in a better blood, now why do you need you? Because Obehu said, what are you thinking? You are not on the ground, you are in the sky, and that is where MPP is now. That is the problem. Nti atikroma na obi aba na say ai me kofa drones aba na drones na betutu moja me see enya covid hu drone bi owiem mo anka say drone mo hu bi ya see ya be stop galam say ya koto gala stop ya to drones me see gala stop drones mo hu bi. They are thinking here whilst they are here me see mo ye third division club ma mo nya mo say mo ye Madrid MPP for this set of MPP people amudi MPP mo ye third division I hear they say third division. I Pablo Aima edia kese na de almost third division players. We have the men. Pablo Aima, Batistuta, Diego Maradona, Amunyamunbohu, Utubo Lucas, Angel to the Bosco to Menje. Edia kese ya dumusa munye jumana yehobia. That is what economy is. Into because economics. Yen na course we did economics. Masa, a basic. It is how people, you see, it is the welfare of the people. You know what I'm saying? Professor Nano Pukwajiman is over intelligent. Baumia cannot stand that woman. And then just say economic. You see, you don't need to have an economic background to be on the whatever economic management team. No. Or to manage the economy. No. Say Ghana, yes, Mahama inherited the West economy. MPP said he inherited the West economy from Mahama. He wasn't managing the country well. But their kind of work Mahama nobody, and I'll say this on authority, apart from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, no government has been able to do that. Until one will be penny, one will be 2 Ghana, not to the Siabron Saya. Oman 10 Ghana. Now they are among 100 Ghana. 100 Ghana, George now the animal. What person say Unisani Panu, you are equal? They say Obi, woman 10 Ghana. Or the Siabron sign. Now we are among 100 Ghana, or the Jordan, Opesa still, you do to the same, because Obetuma pointed to a dining, so to Kwakotinem. E wiabo kwa kotsena dan nim storm oba kwa kotenem Jot na wonum gu yemu no ye busa say hire bebia Jot de ebe ya boa ya wo say Jot de akwane dan na osi ye no obeyi mi pillar ba kuno kosi me say hire me wo Jot na wo toye no sika na de ma onyina 100 Ghana na de ma koto Jot no hire ye Jot no mfaso ye nya ho say Jot de me num ye me huhusie de gu akwane fie onti yanko fie o na enko say husie gina wa na wo ye kotre pomponi we nem kotre pomponi. And that is ideology. This is what is happening in Ghana today. Yamama Hama 10 Ghana. We inherited the West economy. The bone, the meat is gone. He did not. Mahama built all these things and he can point to them and it is saving us today. Mobile, Majisika will be 100 and billions. What I told Jordan. Mahama did yesterday. Mummy no begin. You say, show us the effect. This kind of Mahama somebody did yesterday. You so tired of him. If we are and you be baby and tonto me say, why am I said, show us what you have used the money for. Also, George na me no me and ko me na me hugu dan nim ti. Mo de mo pa mo me enko dan nim bo se me George ni ginem. Eno no fa so be na be bring nipa. What is the sense in this? And this is the excuse the MPP is giving today. Internet saying the Ekufuado Brad debate and Ojani. Brad debate and Ojani because Oba be catch say or discussing na to George we hugu Mahama a dan nim ti. Ya enko Mahama dan enko say smoke ginema. That is the ideology now. Brabe defend this kind of amount now so wakosho yirichi. Until you Ghana now with me and they have nothing to give you. Nothing. I know. To. We are the man. No makoto Vietnam suit be shisha shomo. No much nkwankura pants be. No more socks green, red. No more coming out to so. No more me say omunim she. As ankwa we me scammers. They are sucker from Gabi all the way. Come from Kwawe. Me say Gabi as such and also was catching Obia. What did he bring from UK? Near him Gabi. Those times with their school, Gabi under this tree. Oh Jesus Christ! Afrikiko, Oba a statement. Oba na kana nato so. Nimpobo asi fi not to sa deploy. Oh yeah, bro for your US. And now Gabi tama na London and your corona kobo ya duba fi. Ayeni we munyina and they almost say come officer. A chain Bill Clinton office. Where did he get his money? Case is anyway di. Massa. These people are there. They are, you see, they are corrupt and they are stealing from you, and we are trying to let you understand. And almost, me say omusika, Gabi, and they catch them say, okay, no problem. Obiambe, embe the taxes, how much they are worth. If you ask them right now, come and show us how much you are worth. every year, your returns, never compare what's in your account. Because every money they have now is illegal money. And I'm almost where was I'm say move from better table to say, hey, we know you have this money in this account. We know you have this money. Prove to us, it is America. Prove to us how much you have paid, how much you have made, your taxes, and let us know how much you are worth. Because they are all white collar criminals. They can't tell you exactly how they got the money. All right, you're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. After this short break, I don't know if I should play this, but after this short break, I know I'm going to get a notification, but we're still going to do it. After this short break, we're going to do the real deal. And the real deal is we're going to be discussing Kennedy Agyapong and his apology letter, which is very, very vague.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
Welcome back to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. We're doing the do today. We're doing the do now. All right, we're going to be talking about Kennedy Agyapong's letter, supposed apology letter that he's written to the Supreme Court or whatever, whoever he actually the Honorable Chief Justice. He wrote the letter to the CJ. He actually didn't insult the Chief Justice. He insulted a judge, some judge, Roxanne. But he actually decided to write a letter to the CJ. We will delve deep into it. But there's something I want you people to understand. Obi, are you ready? You see, the Chief Justice has something on his desk. Somebody has petitioned the Chief Justice. And that person is a renowned lawyer in the United States. A staunch MPP person who believes in Ghana, but does not believe in politics. If it is A, it is A. If it is B, it is B. Because or a lawyer or per se, and the Chief Justice has been holding on to this petition for some time now because Odim say or releasing petition where people be asking questions, but and then me read the petition the woman and send a Kennedy letter because I will link it to something for you people to understand. Say the Chief Justice we have now is a problem. Jack, our Chief Justice is a problem. Justice Enin Yabua is the biggest problem we have today because we cannot trust him. I say this because so many things have happened. Instances, my Chief Justice actually say he cannot be trusted. His judgments cannot be trusted. So I'm going to take my time, read that petition now, Chief Justice from a senior lawyer. And he made some facts, categorical facts. Chief Justice Bia in this world should act on the petition. But the question is, why is the Chief Justice not acting on the petition? After that, I'll take my time and break some things down for you to understand why Kennedy has to be in jail. Now, sir, apology letter, no, it is Crocodile John, a comedy, a kumewood. He was coached by the Chief Justice Office to write that letter. And Kennedy will be coming out to apologize and all those kind of things. And there is, let's move forward. Now, let's do this. I'm going to read this letter. This petition on the desk of the Chief Justice documented and then let's take our time. Ghana for let's not rush this because Jack, but I'll take my time and I'll break this down so that we all understand why Kennedy has to be in jail. There's no second. It's a one-way traffic. Kennedy has to be in jail. If Kennedy doesn't go to jail, we don't have a Supreme Court. We don't have court again. We are done. Because Chief Justice nam crow bit one second. I dey chop catch Ghana for say oh na me bu futi Kennedy and I'm one second. So if Kennedy doesn't go to jail, you need to say our country we are done. That's a failed state totally. Obi abet me record akobo judge asum. I dey chop about TV so oh na me bu na efu na me bo judge so. Obi abet me threatening judge as I'll kill you. I dey china judge no because oh enya me because na me bu for Kennedy can the same thing. Ya anya hwe inti precedent in law is very important. Precedent. Very, very important. And into the Supreme Court, bu asema, sa asem ye de to ho. Ebi wo kra de adane ne mbra because ye hu say creme de la creme no. Omu bu asema it say penyina kasewie insuasa. Se ne be ya sa asem kro na ebi ba de atwa sa asem no hu bi de di asem no. You get what I mean? Into the Supreme Court di asema ye de to ho, ne ye de say mbra na da ho. Kevin Taylor and Judge Cheba for de na da ho. Se ne be ya obi so ne obi fro nya asema ne akofa sa asem no, ne de atoto ho, ne de bu asem no. Into this Chief Justice is not doing that. Ask yourself why. Now, this is a petition on the desk of the Chief Justice. I know, Chief Justice, you are listening. And then it's one of those things. Yeah, I'm reading Chobia. Now I'm link it to Kennedy apology no letter. No, I'll come there and I'll punch holes in that letter for you people to know where Kennedy is coming from and why Kennedy doesn't respect the judiciary. But Kennedy does not respect anybody. He is still insulting the Chief Justice. He's insulting the judge. He's insulting everybody in the judiciary. And I want the Ghana Bar Association to be listening to me tonight, because the mainstream media, they are scared. They can't speak on this because these are the facts. I say we deal with facts. Me say I'll finish and I'll publish it. Me say story ban also do the abo. Me ban the abo. Me ma shade through me to bullet gum AK-47. Me to na san masako fe bi gum na me to sa. All right, let's read this and move forward. Take your time. Listen to me. I'm going to take my time. Now follow where our judiciary is heading right now. The first page, as you can see here, says, I've decided to cut off his name and his email address and his house address in Germany and all that, because these things are supposed to be private. Now, let's move forward. The Chief Justice, Republic of Ghana, Accra. And I would like the Chief Justice office to come out and say he doesn't have this. Media, every day I say if he doesn't have it, he should come out and say it, because it is there. It's on record. The Chief Justice, Republic of Ghana, Accra, 7th September 2020. So, Enrichia and Chekra. All right. Petition. Take action against Kennedy Agyapong, Honorable Member of Parliament, Assin Central, for his threats against the judiciary. And the person who wrote this is Isifu Suleiman. Isifu Suleiman. Yes, he wrote this, a very staunch, renowned lawyer in Germany, who sometimes is the United States. Let's move on. And this is what is in the letter. No gidi. This is what he said. Your Lordship, please have my highest regard, and I hope this petition finds you well. I wish to draw your attention to two issues that are of supreme national interest and may have grave consequences for our dear republic if not expeditiously addressed. Bro, for I start no. Lawyer for the no. Expeditiously. Okay. Expeditiously. Yeah, me go in. All right. I do so on account of the constitutional imperative, and that obliges all citizens to at all times safeguard the Constitution of Ghana and by extension the creatures of the Constitution, including the judiciary, which you are head of. As the head of the important state institution, it is my contention that due to the severity of the issue at hand, it should be brought to your attention for historical antecedent, which your good self may be much familiar with than me, where judges were murdered in cold blood while exercising their duties. Thereafter, other incidents include the storming and ransacking of Kumasi High Court by thugs. Muntie 3 and etc. have occurred, and I offer to assist to stop this monumental impunity against the courts. Now, his first issue, and as you can see there, first issue. I have seen a video and authenticated same to be original, in which the Honorable Member of Parliament for Assin Central, Mr. Kennedy Agyapong, admits unsavory comments which out of respect for your lordship, I am unable to repeat, but are contained in the attached video and transcript. So this man attached a video and all that Kennedy said in writing for the Chief Justice to read. So the Chief Justice is aware, and he received this on the 7th. Let's go on. About a sitting judge and the entire judiciary threatens to deal ruthlessly with a judge whom Mr. Agyapong claims had issued an interlocutory injunction against him in land dispute case. Emmanuel Mompi, Iris Mompi, Mr. Eric Afote, these are the people Kennedy is in court with. He goes on to say this. An important point for your attention, Your Lordship, is that looking at Mr. Agyapong standing in our society as a legislator and an influential political actor, he ought to have known available remedies to him should he feel dissatisfied by a court's ruling. Indeed, I hold that Mr. Agyapong would have been fully aware of the laid down legal remedies available to him. as same may have been communicated to him by his counsel, but opted to use his influence to sway away the public to his direction and to ingrain in the minds of his teeming supporters his authority over the court. It is my respectful view, and I hold same to be true per the content of the video, that he set out to desecrate the court in a contemptuously bizarre fashion. He goes on to say, I further hold, your lordship, that Mr. Agyapong's conduct is graver in scope and impact than infamous Muntie 3. This is because of the influence he wields and the coverage of the channel on which he made these dangerous comments compared to Muntie 3. All that he's trying to say is Kennedy's coverage, the Net 2, Oman FM coverage is bigger than Muntie 3. Kennedy Doye, it is serious than Muntie 3. And these are the things this man is writing to the Chief Justice. This is the petition I'm writing to you. Now, he goes on to say, a strong action against Mr. Agyapong is necessary to establish the independence and authority of the court and to deter persons in future from acting in an analogous manner. Such as actions will instill in the people confidence in and the requisite support for the judiciary. Now, he made some interesting points in his second issue. Your Lordship, in another video of Mr. Agyapong, which was shot on the same deceit that he shows he, together with the host, Kweku Annan, created an impression and indeed communicated succinctly to the public that you, Justice Enin Yeboah, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, had restored the license and certificates of all judges who were busted in the judicial scandal produced by investigative journalist Anas Arimyao Anas. Respectfully, I seek the following information as part of my rights to information under the Constitution and RTI Act of Parliament and request same to be communicated to me in writing. And these are the facts. These are the things he's asking for. Is it true that justices who were busted and dismissed have been reinstated and their certificates or license restored if at all those licenses were revoked? These are questions he is posing to the Chief Justice. So this man is making two cases here. Kennedy, in some he thinks that Kennedy has to face the court, he has to face the law and be jailed. That is what he was trying to imply here, because Kennedy has denigrated the judiciary. The second point is about the same Kennedy saying, the Chief Justice has cleared those Supreme Court, those judges now, Anas Arimyao Anas, expose omono. Kennedy betina net two nusu saka say, yes, I judges no license amomo. And a man, Mr. Chief Justice, tell us if you have actually giving these people back their license as the Chief Justice of Ghana. You need to speak truth. That's why you are at the apex court. Now he goes on to say the second one. If so, when did this happen and what process were used for the restoration or reinstatement? He's asking a question. Kennedy Agyapong, therefore, say, lawyer judges na anas chi omo on tape na omo gi bribe na I don't know. Kennedy say what do your license ama omo na o say busa say ye no kre ma yehu say what the license no ama omo anas onfa ama omo. And this question is directed, it is directed to the Chief Justice. The third thing he said is, if false, why has not your respected office issued any statement debunking these serious allegations or misinformation, so to speak? A question, because if what Kennedy said on national television about, judges judges who are involved in corruption, Kennedy said, who Chief Justice, where reinstate you? Is it not too serious for a Chief Justice office to respond to it? In Tiabusa say, are they in the Chief Justice office because these are serious stuff. Because the guy who did the investigation put his life on the line, and then the law was applied, and OBT radio, so a lawmaker, Kennedy Agyapong said, who Chief Justice Enin Yeboah, whoa. So why is your office not speaking, Chief Justice? And what brush away at the table I say? Kennedy no kind of say no try to, because Kennedy try to, the law has to apply. Let's go forward. I have attached a copy of the said video and transcript for your perusal. Please be rest assured that though I am currently not in Ghanaian jurisdiction, should your office require of me to assist in unpacking the issue raised herein, I shall avail myself to assist in giving enough notice time. Kindly use the correspondence, and that is down there in case of anything. So he made it straightforward. Now, this man raised two issues. First, I say Kennedy Japan idea. Yeah, no, it is. He has denigrated the Supreme Court, all judges, the bar, everybody, magistrate association. The reason is even platform na muntie 3 was no. It did not have that much coverage. To say Kennedy Japan net 2 any oman. And na osachre say net 2 a muntie 3 for no. Case no raise here no, it was mild. Now the Kennedy kind of there, he actually threatened a judge sitting on his case, and Kennedy, being a member of parliament, tried to incite people to believe in him and then to see the court as a corrupt court. Indeed, Kennedy was inciting the people against the court, making the court look, say, they are a bad court and you are the head of the court. So why didn't you say anything? So he's trying to say, Mr. CJ, Mr. Chief Justice, this guy has to be brought to court and this guy has to be jailed because he has gone against the rules of the land. And the second issue was Tani Power Sanet too, with that wide coverage, with those same people listening to him. And remember, he is a parliamentarian who makes law, so he knows what he's doing. And then this same person sat on TV, on radio to say emphatically with statement, you, Chief Justice, after Anas Arimia Anas did his expose on those judges, you, this Chief Justice, Justice Enin Yabua, you have reinstated their license. This is a big issue because in Ghana, those judges are seen as corrupt. Those judges, we saw them as judges who denigrated the name of the judiciary and that they don't have to come close to this court. Now, Kennedy Japan, who is a member of parliament and a lawmaker, says, whoa, Enin Yabua, you have reinstated all these alleged criminals. Why haven't you spoken on it, Mr. Enin Yabua? And these are simple, straightforward questions that the Chief Justice is supposed to respond to we Ghanaians, because to be the Chief Justice of Ghana, we believe, in the for justice, we believe, say, your statements, your acts, your gestures are supposed to be just. It's deep. That's what I'm saying. Now, this is the first one. That's the petition the Chief Justice is sitting on. And I'll publish this on loudsilenceradio.com for everyone to read it, and then we'll take it from there. People have to ask this Chief Justice questions because the person who petitioned the Chief Justice asked 3 questions. The first one is it true that the justices who were busted and dismissed have been reinstated and their certificates, license restored? If at all those licenses were revoked, Obusa said, "Omo license no yajiye, na yajiye krampa ya de amomo ana." Pese because from what Kennedy is saying, we want the Chief Justice Office to come out and say, "Anas here the expose no judges na yajiye omo license no, and this is the date we took the license from them. Na judge no yanje, and this is the reason why yanje." So we want answers from the Chief Justice Office. CJ, you need to speak. The second question was, if so, when did that happen, and what process were used for the restoration and reinstatement? Nti so say Samoji license na da ben na mo de mo and the process ben ko mu a mo sade license dia na mo ye dia nti na mo de license na mo back. Were they cleared? Have they proven? What have they done to deserve those licenses back? Simple questions. And the third one was that if false, why has not your respected office issued any statement? Chief Justice, you have to be open, you have to be clear, you have to be somebody we see as the creme de la creme, somebody who is clean. Why haven't your office responded to this? Why haven't you told Ghanaians anything? Let's go to the substantive issue of the day. The second issue is our Kennedy Japan's letter he wrote to the Chief Justice saying, he apologizes and that in some lawyer no hono, any judge no hono. The issue is DN to DN. Okay, we are going to take a look at Kennedy Japan's letter, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you understand what we call wisdom and what we call just having a mind. Kennedy just does not understand the two. There's a thin line here. Kennedy is playing with Ghanaians. He's playing politics. Kennedy has been coached by some people to come and say some things or write things and throw it out there so that he will win some favor. But as far as we live here and we all know that we are before the law equally, the law has to apply. The law has to apply. And when I say the law has to apply, Kennedy Japan has to go to jail. And it's a fact. Because if Kennedy misses jail, it means we have no judiciary. It means the Chief Justice can be stabbed by anybody, and then the next day the person will say, "I am sorry, I was angry. That's why I stabbed him," because a member of parliament threatens a judge on TV, live TV, spoke words we cannot print. We don't expect him to go to court and say that he was angry, and then the court to tell him to walk. Muntie 3 said nothing close to what Kennedy said. So, abide the boat, with all due respect, Mr. Chief Justice. Osia de Boban. After this short break, we are going to delve into Kennedy Agyapong's letter, and then we deal with the issues.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio.
Keep telling you people that Jack, serious business. Jack, you don't be concert grounds. I say no deep. Yeah, go deep. Girl, I'm saying yeah, how yeah, go deep. Yeah, grow how. That be baby braba. Sango from she see to nom TV so na. Brofo and statistics that be anko baby. Jack, yeah, check them breaky. Jack, we are making sure the ordinary person on the street understand the issues happening because Ghana nye obi dia, Ghana nyanko be dia, Ghana ye nyina dia. Sakawa boys for yomudi enimo. They are liars, and we have to make sure that everybody gets to the bottom of issues. Now, let's deal with Kennedy Agyapong's letter. I'll say it's a letter to the CJ, and it's a letter that shows he's feeling bad and that he didn't do anything wrong. And Kennedy Agyapong, I'm going to break some things down to you for you to understand that Kennedy, he has to be in jail. Now, look at this. This is a letter Kennedy Agyapong wrote to, and it's all over the place. Everybody has the letter, right? Okay. Now, as you can see, September 8, 2020, Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, MP, Asin Central Constituency, PO Box, BC 191, Accra. The Honorable Chief Justice, Judicial Service, Accra. Dear Sir, apology to the Honorable Chief Justice. The caption is apology to the Honorable Chief Justice, Judges and Magistrate Association of Ghana. So Kennedy Agyapong is actually apologizing to the Chief Justice, apologizing to judges he doesn't know, and apologizing to the Magistrates Association he hasn't met. Kennedy has decided to ignore the person he actually insulted and threatened. But let's move forward. We'll break it down. In the letter, this is what he wrote. I am writing this apology letter in my capacity as Ghanaian and a member of parliament for Asin Central constituency in the central region of the Republic of Ghana. Respectfully, I have been sued as a defendant in the case titled Emmanuel Mompi and two others versus Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, suit number LD 1028/2020. Subsequent to the suit, an order was made against me without my knowledge, which made me very furious and angry. He's picking his words very well because he has been coached to use these words. And I'm going to take it again. Subsequently to the suit, an order was made against me without my knowledge, which made me very furious and angry, thus causing me to express my dismay and anger towards the court's order on a live television program called The Seat on Net2 television station on the 2nd of September 2020. We nya da bia anya say on my birthday 2nd September. And oh yes, I don't know. But Kennedy say minim dia they be also say birthdays. Let's move forward. However, upon sober reflection, I have come to the realization that without prejudice to the substantive case, my expression about the court's opinion was harsh. Thus, I find it necessary to render an unqualified apology without any reservations whatsoever to the Honorable Chief Justice. Listen to this very, very well. He says that subsequently to the suit, no, let me take it here. However, upon sober reflection, I have come to the realization that without prejudice to the substantive case, my expression about the court's opinion was harsh. Thus, I find it necessary to render unqualified apology without any reservation whatsoever to the Honorable Chief Justice, judges and magistrates, and any individual who have been offended by my uncomplimentary comment. Any individual who has been offended by his comments. Mark that now. And the test, underline that. Any individual who have been offended by my uncomplimentary comments. And here, one. Let's move forward. Thus, prior to the publication of this letter, I have appeared on the same platform on the 7th day of September 2020 and rendered same apology to the Honorable Chief Justice, judges and magistrates. He has rendered an apology underline this one. Apology to the Honorable Chief Justice, judges, and magistrates. Fine. Let's move forward. I must conclude that I strongly believe in our judicial system and can never denigrate its integrity. Indeed, I was set free by the court when I was charged with treason in 2012. He's playing politics here. You are playing politics, Kennedy. Then he goes on to say, thank you, yours faithfully, Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan, MP Asin Central Constituency, CC Justice Frank Abwe. So they copied in there. He was able to copy Roxanne. All right, that was the judge sitting on the case. Now, when you read this letter, right, there's one thing you notice, and it is simple. You realize that Kennedy Japan, out of ignorance and out of arrogance. Kennedy, if you are listening to me, I just want you to understand your counsel, they are not helping you. And because you are relying on the Chief Justice to save you, you don't even feel any remorse. You don't even respect the man you send the threat to. If Kennedy, Ayobia, and Kose, who did he actually send the threat directly to? He sent it to the man who was sitting on that case, the judge. And Kennedy Japan knows his name. Kennedy Japan's lawyers, his counsel, they know the man's name. But you see, in his statement, he tried to make it vague. He actually even wrote the letter to the Chief Justice. If somebody offends a judge sitting on the case, you take that pain to tell the judge, to tell that same judge, oh, you're foolish. To tell that same judge now, or you're stupid judge, and you take care of him, you address that judge respectfully and say, you know what, Mr. Judge Roxanne, Justice Roxanne, I am deeply sorry I used those words against you because you have a family. Apart from you being a judge. You, Kennedy Japan, when somebody insults you directly and writes a letter to your programs manager and does not mention your name in that letter, will you take it lightly? If somebody writes to your multimedia or whatever, Ken City, your assistant CEO, there are so many people with companies who are not the CEO. They have stepped aside and write and say, I am sorry, I insulted Kennedy, I insulted your programs, but I never mentioned you, Kennedy Japan, your name in the letter, and say, Kennedy, I am sorry because I insulted you and I know you belong to the multimedia group. So I extend that apology to them, because if Kennedy really felt the pain to respect this man, he would have said, you know what, Mr. Chief Justice, I would like to go through you for you to actually tell Justice Roxanne that I, Kennedy Japan, I am terribly sorry for the words I used on him and threatening his life. But because he is too arrogant, because he feels he's powerful, he does not respect the court, he's going to take a big brush and brush it over because he has been guided to do that. This man does not have humility. This man is an arrogant brat that has to be put in jail because the law is the law. Now, let's move forward. Let me show you something. You see what Kennedy did in this apology letter? We are going to break it down for people to understand. When Kennedy came to sit on TV to apologize, the 7th or something, he even went ahead to say he wants the judge to apologize to him. Go back and watch that episode. When you get to the 18th minute, 41 seconds thereabout, we do our job. 18 minutes, 41 seconds. Push it to 18 minutes, 41 seconds. Somebody who was apologizing said the judge, Crampon, needs to apologize to him. It shows the arrogance in this man. It shows he does not respect the law, because he knows the Chief Justice will clear him. He sits on TV, instead of you to go back and reply, he goes back there to even denigrate the judge more and tell Ghanaians and the people listening to him, say, the judge even needs to apologize to him, Kennedy. That is how low Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and this Chief Justice has brought our judiciary. He is teaching, he seems to be rather teaching the judge what to do. Abraya said, go back and apologize. He goes to sit on that net too and tells the judge, the judge was even supposed to apologize to him. The disrespect. The disrespect. They say, go back and watch that audio. Go and watch that footage. When he get to the 18th minute, 41 seconds, that's where he was telling the judge you can go so pambe because maybe they are channel into also pambe. The level of disrespect, and the Chief Justice is supporting this. The Ghana Bar Association is quiet. Adentia, and your NDC Nina Kokaya, Adentia, and your John Mahama Nyana Kokaya, Adentia, and you'll be a Tano. Everybody is quiet. The Christian Council, the Catholic Council, the what Catholic bishops, everybody is quiet. He sits on TV to even tell the judge to come and apologize to him. That's why I say this guy, if we let him go, then it means our judiciary has collapsed. You need judiciary because somebody can walk into the Chief Justice office and stab him. Precedents and say Kennedy can West or your West, not say the buefu into no or can't answer them. They must stab Chief Justice. What can you do? What can you do in that case? Now, let's go on kakra and you understand something. Now, if you read the letter very well, he never mentions Roxanne's name in any part of the letter. He's going to the magistrates. He's going to the judges. We get it. But you offended a judge. You offended a particular judge sitting on the case you are involved in. You use words that you cannot print on the judge sitting on the case you are involved in as a lawmaker. So when you're apologizing, at least the first sign of respect and first sign of humility is to mention the person's name because we have judges. But you decided to insult the judge sitting on your case. So you realize that he took Roxanne out and then he vaguely said, I am sorry to the magistrate. Who cares? The magistrates don't care about you. They are thinking about their colleague, the judge you insulted. Apologize to him. But because Kennedy is arrogant, because Kennedy is holding the balls of the president, which nobody knows why he's holding the president's balls, because the Chief Justice knows that if Kennedy goes to jail tomorrow or Monday, he will be forced. The president will be forced to pardon Kennedy, and Kennedy has so much on the president. He will strangle the law. The Chief Justice will rape the law to make Kennedy walk. Kennedy has shown over and over, say he does not respect the judiciary. He does not respect the lawyers, the judges in front of him. He does not even respect Ghanaians and the law, the Supreme Court. He doesn't. He's just writing this piece of trash to explain to Ghanaians and say, ask yourself, has Kennedy Japan gone to radio to go and retract the statements he made about Kokubaku? Court case on, has he done it? He does not respect that court. When Kennedy Japan, and I'm talking to you, Enini Yabua, when Kennedy Japan said, this lady, the former Chief Justice, Georgina Wood, Ekwaji, BMW bribe, what did you say? You were on the bench. Enini Yabua, what did you say? He said the woman was corrupt. The woman went to take bribe, Onim and BMW bribe. What did you say, Enini Yabua? You were happy then. How can he convince me, say you were not happy? You were not even part to tell Kennedy to go say those things. Kennedy insulted a personality. He insulted somebody. He didn't insult the air. He didn't insult a chicken. He insulted a judge. And he used words nobody has used before. I remember when I criticized Cheba for Obia Kebu Ghana, Kevin Taylor. Interpol mentioned, I didn't tell. Kevin Taylor is saying, Cheba for is sitting on a case and he's being political because Kevin Taylor said, from what he knows and why Cheba for was called by the council, the judicial council, to warn him that Cheba for, we are looking at your conduct. It doesn't look good. Straighten up and make sure you do the case way. And I came to tell Cheba for your body posture and your body language, and from what the judicial council told you, just be fair. Almost say being see that. You see Cheba for issued a bench warrant. He wants to sit on the case. But and the obiti TV so as a judge you judge you foolish, judge or he's threatening the judge. The reason why the threat part is dangerous is Kennedy Japan threatened Ahmed Swale, and 72 hours less than that, Ahmed Swale was shot dead. We cannot vouch for Kennedy. And if we let Kennedy go, it means we are allowing death to go under the bridge, and we are doomed as a nation, because every criminal, every murderer, every dangerous person will use Kennedys as a precedent. We are talking about the court. We are not talking about some Nkwanchen agreement. We are talking about the court of the land. So anybody can stab anybody, stab the president, shoot the president, kill the Chief Justice and say, I was angry, but now I am calm and I am sorry. And when you try to use the law, he will say, why did you set Kennedy free? Why do you want to kill me? Why do you want to jail me? That is why people pick the Muntie 3 and they pick Kennedy Agyapong and say, what Kennedy has done has never been done in this country before. We were here, a whole Chief Justice, Georgina Wood. Kennedy said, "Wakwaji bribe BMW or ne anas ne ye juma." We were in this country, and in your boy, you were on the bench. You see, punching neighbor, punching tree. Ekosi is saying, has anybody called Kennedy to come and prove that? Today, Kennedy has done what has never been done before. You want Kennedy to work? Catholic bishops, peace council, elders, why? Ex-presidents, everybody is quiet. JJ Rawlings, why are you not speaking? You say you are a man of the law, and I believe in the law, and the corruption, and then you are sitting there. You are now a midget on the lap, or you are now a puppet on the lap of a midget. J.A. Kufuor, you are sitting there, you are quiet. You kill you people or what? Today, Emma Embrano, team. Then you turn around and come and organize conferences and say we are the statesmen and Ghanaians should live. Today, I heard something from the Christian Council. We should disband vigilante groups. Are you kidding me? Were we not here when we said political parties should come and sign a document to show that they will not use vigilante? NDC did it. Did MPP do it? You people are hypocrites. You are the problem. Because you people are not real. You are destroying this nation. Kennedy Agyapong has to be in jail. And it is a no-no. There's nothing anybody can tell Ghanaians today say Kennedy doesn't have to be in jail. If Kennedy misses jail, it means our judiciary is condemned. And I'm expecting the Ghana Bar Association to be out with a statement tomorrow before Kennedy enters court. Tomorrow is a Friday. There should be a statement from the Ghana Bar Association. The denigration is too much. The hypocrisy is too much. Who is the leader of the Ghana Bar Association? You need to write a letter, a statement. Come out with a statement. Why are we being selective too much? Why are we being this today? If the precedents are not used today, tomorrow, we will step on that same precedent and destroy ourselves. Muntie 3, Mekaisa Mahama Yi, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, that was the statement from the MPP. Ekufuor-Addo KB. Everybody in the MPP said it. This woman, yes, Muntie 3, she was part of a petition. And the more I'm starting Muntie 3 story, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, where are you people? God in heaven will kill you people because you are hypocrites. You don't think about Ghana. What happened today? Abani the Bob Muntie 3 for no. I don't need to be for the same Abani Bob Kennedy. Who is Kennedy? Kennedy has to be in jail. Let me tell you, Ghanaians, if Kennedy misses jail and Justice Winter, I am telling you, it is up to you. Using this new judge, you can save our judiciary. I'm telling you, it's either you step away, adjourn and walk away, than to be the person who smashes our judiciary in the mud. I'm telling you. Winter, you will be sitting on this case. Me see, whatever decision you take on Monday or this case, it will go a long way to protect your kids or to kill your kids. I'm telling you, because it is the destiny of your kids you are going to decide on Monday. And Winter, I'm telling you, I said, what you will do on Monday, it will decide the future of your kids. Because whatever you do on Monday, will be the deal bar. Our president now was certain and then any use. What kind of Kennedy should walk? If somebody stabs your wife in the market and the next day comes to say he was sorry, you cannot come out and say the law should apply. Why? Precedents. This at serious times. So Justice Winter, if you can't do this, tell him, hey, I can't do this because I know the Chief Justice is on you, giving you pressure. You see, there are so many scenarios that's going to happen on this case on Monday. The first one is either he's going to adjourn the case. He will not finish the case on Monday. Trust me. Winter will adjourn this case. And when he adjourns the case, the Chief Justice will change him and take him somewhere and say, we have changed the law. I say, they will dilly-dally till you people forget, but we are not forgetting. This should happen. If Monday they adjourn the case, that is the end of our judiciary. He's going to play it safe. Kennedy, Case in he's going to adjourn to take our eyes off because they know it's campaign season. Kennedy will walk free. No. We need results on Monday. This is simple. Muntie for court and one day. And 5 months old. Kennedy has to be in jail on Monday. Because Sikata went to court. He didn't even know he was going to jail. That day he went to court to defend himself. You people arrested him. Kofo. You arrested him without even his counsel knowing say he's going to jail that day. And you people put him in jail. Is Kennedy Japan better than Kwesi Botwe? Is Kennedy Japan better than Kwesi Botwe? Kwesi Botwe was coming to regular court to listen to hearings and make a case. You locked him up and you put him in Sawum. Kennedy has to go to jail on Monday. You people are hypocrites too much. Ekufuado, you call yourself a lawyer. You call yourself a law and order person. You are a liar, Ekufuado. You are a tyrant. You don't respect the rules of the land. You have destroyed us. You have destroyed. If Kennedy Japan does not enter jail, then the issue is our judiciary is done. Ladies and gentlemen, Obanyansa for Ibunibe Yankanasa. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. After this short break, I'm going to take phone calls. My name is Kevin. I'll be back after this short break.
This is Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. It's Loud Silence Radio. You are listening to With All Due Respect. You are listening to Loud Silence Radio. You are listening.
Radio, I have my first caller on the line. Hello, caller.
Hello, talk me good evening. No, talk me about good evening. No.
Good evening, Auntie Monica.
Mau don't go futo kata. Ya menyo wo ho. Wa mo we enemies nyina we nyu ato. Ozikano Kennedy Japan na fans no. Kennedy Japan kada na na Akufo-Addo. Wode mo kugunenu mo chanu sun. Aba journalist no pay your back say. Na fans na wa Denmark na Spain no wo pay wo back say ya. Na head so journalist wa Ghana aba ejuma na sisi ya wale ye. Na nako mi bi so aba ejuma na wale ye. The me ejuma ye ti na wale ye sisi ya. Journalist wa Ghana aba ejuma sisi ya wale ye. Ntesi so obi anenyu adaho bia. Kennedy Japan Ehen no itimemufo no yes ye the Psalm 109 na Psalm 35 na ye do dumu awu no nyu kufo ne betiti abazakios because one man janka na kuna funa yerufu wale bre iti yensa yesu no one person na sisi ayelinya nyame onyu lidi mbrosi nyu bezi iti sisi andamo yes brother iti sisi andamo journalist wa Ghana no I wanted the men who confess that you put the pressure on them. Mobo pay Magana often they can pay for that. I mean, I dare you should see here.
Let me show you.
It's a budget. I will be the one who back up one out to Kevin Dudia. Yeah, you move Psalm 109.
Let me show Auntie Monica. Let me show. All right, that was Auntie Monica. Unstoppable Auntie Monica. Yes. Let's do. Okay. Yeah, Obiabe Kasa Abutre. Hello, caller. Hello. Okay. Hello. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank God for your life. I just want to talk Rawlings. Just when Ahmed Swali was shot and Rawlings was making a comment about that issue, he couldn't even mention Kennedy's name. For someone's record. So imagine 4 countries, including Fuado. Akufo-Addo's boss is Kennedy. But all one supposed to stand. Please can political parties to support. CCK never turn up. And then back again saying that political parties, everybody is planted. Oh, gracious. Lord, calm down. This is uncalled for. I can't stand it. It's just ridiculous. What's going on in Ghana? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, people are just don't get it. People just don't get it. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm also me Ben Cafe. Yeah, can I Japan also ko de boko tuna banu. Oba tuna banu won sanwom can I Japan. Oba vote won sanwom. Said you ensure ye and san ensure be ye and san ensure be can I Japan oba vote. Oba tuna ba won sanwom this year. Oba tuna ba won sanwom this year. And a dean so enye Japan we ejabone. Ejabone na MPP for akofa bregana enye Japan. Ejabone Ejabone na MPP for akofa abregana. Akofa abregana. Kevin ami show enu nyuma pa wo ye.
Thank you very much.
Obi obaka say tie obi a no so grada. Amen.
Hey, so supporting artist for you. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yes,
hey, Kevin. My 96 score. I saw the 3 days now.
96 scores. I know.
Kevin. Canada, Japan. Oh my God. Obia can as a personal because like Nimpa. Obia no one use them a better Canada, Japan. But then the no. One my cannot some too much. In some maybe Ghana was say you follow back. Kennedy ma ashaman na. Kennedy, what the name there on Ghana no or any person be in Sino Bibia on no one no baka. Now why that wa kwasebia e de bia no akodi kan atunu do asama obi antumen kan no wa da brand MPTG da brand kan kaka ana obubu na no no chichon kwase ka on so yansa me see the man odo mo kedem kaka Kennedy no odina BBC ana okede Ghana police you know omo corrupt and BBC reporters what you talking about now the master me okay Mr. Daughter Nikun and then so also because Kennedy is a police fan robber obi anke bibia enti police fun call area one okage na madam fun kada na ye be operation also otinifia obi ankotuma aka chozo nkada wobu na kun and wo me yekesien we je jankana ye edwuma wa America ye senator because wo so Kennedy because otumisa obi ahoba oko free or you say police fan robber nti mass no so free the Kennedy tum kan why he cannot say okay kan some na ya bru na you kunu yekese nti I will take example bi Ghana judges no Dania I feel okay na sika ye eyi de bay Kennedy abaja temu or kan that is when you obi ke bi ama one so ever some quarter ehuma yen judicial office yen judicial I don't what one kind of point you want water ntemu we the why did you have sika why did you asasi other hon ibutumenya 1 acre of middle of the land obi so any bia just common sense tell you on pokono or be your land ngofu beji sika obubwe o mama asam na da ama obi ewu say me him when you go to before you get to Takrade, there is a big puzzle or two or a goodness where your media. But yet the court no, your class I mean, a judge national kitchen and you put out to the Yamu Sana, I ain't about for that means we have to get the best. It's yeah, your foot already hero or the guy probably will listen to. In some way, and as you call the man did buy a dinner, you him there for an or but Kennedy begin him say, and I'm not got a laptop diffy, channel Asia, the bank Ghana, or Jodu and that's is more corrupted than judges. Really? Men can't
yeah. I'm sure. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your submission. Yeah, one more here in Wansana Matwa. So hello, caller. Hello. 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 Hello.
My brother from another mother.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
No easy to find. Yeah, about Kennedy National, or friend and cinnamon, Mamanka 7 show. And to tell me what Tadino.
nipa ni obi tum ko bone wa na on champion ni no wa ko tifu no go hye no mpo na sa no bone champion ni o tum jail ni 3 years we win champion ba no bone champion woni ka shem 3 years on na jail no ka de obi tum wi akoko no woni na ka shem but them all criminals nyina wo enwa na wo fund den woli jail nko fuomba NDC fusisi our chance over to wide and what by outside we push them case because can they Japan and kasa we general work there so NDC MPP so where a least mistake but bring all of them down since that threat he did a lot of things opialun to mumba forward in yeden on makashin into NDC for one over to me push one way big opposition over to me push them case no why then we jail the man we jail we to prison I swear to you them MPP for no they will never come out again so this is the time for them and thank you for everything.
Thank you very much. Oh sorry, I thought you were done. I'm sorry, we can do this tomorrow. Thank you. I thought you were done. Hello caller. Yes sir, go ahead.
One day Monkey
will go market.
One day
Monkey will go market.
I tell you see my vision they come. What I tell you now, you see him. You see that man, he be poor man. Me, I know they envy him. I don't get anything to envy him because if you tell Ghanaians you get more than 200 houses, why are you fighting for land up to now?
That's the thing.
But
God you have more than 200 houses. Why are you fighting for land at Bajuna?
Why are you fighting for land? Only fight for land, 200 houses. You are fighting for land. But let me give you one example. You see, recently, come and do some damage control. He come and do some damage control. He say the NPP are ungrateful people. That man gets something in common with those parties. That's why they are afraid of him. Ghana don't belong to one person. Ghana, it belongs for us. It don't belong for one person. Wait, this guy. But one day, I tell you, Monkey go market. You see now they come. You see now you go for judges. You see that day I tell you, see, what are we teaching our children? If you big man as a parliamentary candidate, you can talk that anyhow to judges. Everybody that can to talk anyhow. What are you teaching our children? So my man Kevin, God bless you.
Sure. Thank you very much.
We will
bless
still
you too.
pray for you.
Thank
you.
And
we'll still pushing this thing. This is the time for exposure. But tell our people, the youth, to stay focused.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night. All right. Let's see. Hello. Yes. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Kevin Taylor.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
This is Watara Mahmuda from UK Croydon.
All right, sir.
Kevin Enyimbe anadue ni kwa esa nka mikasa nanso oho doni Ghana for donti Mrs. Tabakwa ka baby oh Kumasi Akutia line Enyimbe are ho nanso ebe ni the issue yes se me kaka kra china so me ba birthday na siva na nimi no akwa akobom nyankopon mani baby papa nda.
Amen.
So, Kevin, your friend is saying what will sabi Ekufu at the time of opposition no Sanka Ghana for Antu Abam Kufada Manamba Power. And a Sebi Uncle Kede Bia, Anka Ghana for the Bibeka say, Anke Papa Bi or Tisa Kufada and Kobeti Mebu.
Yeah.
I'll bet Mebu better. But I know the difference between the Kufado government and the difference between Mahama government. Everybody have seen it. You see the one, on shed the was so you Nanka Ghana for Antu Abam Kufada Manamba Power, name himself Papa no Bosa. With all the economy, with all the first graduate and your first, a good one is a lawmaker or a dear team is to be done. So can they point the top of media of what them, HBT lawyers for them, HBT judges for them, HBT mammy for them, HBT batem, HBT the whole experts at them, who for you know, Timothy for them. Now, me the Jamama do dinner them, you for former president Kufo or Timothy at them. You say, what you when you know, that's a day about. I don't try to Monday, but
and Chencha one up is a Kufadu po, some po, case way, I went in at Temo, and yet here I pay me the back. You make it as a crumb for such a chicken, or would you buy for 19 or Mujeli Catano? There are many ways to kill a cat. We can do it. We will do it so.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your good
work. Have a
work.
wonderful night. Okay. Yeah, one more for it's jammed. I'm trying to pick the call. Hello? Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good
Yes,
evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity, and also thank you for the good work you are doing for Mother Ghana.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, this work you are doing, it's not just for you, but it is for the generations yet to be born, because you are really saving Mother Ghana. And I've always said, yeah, but to be bebre asimbi.
Definitely.
This is all I want to say.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Kevin, I echo.
Allez.
I hear you. You know what?
I didn't see.
Aquano Unso.
Aquabe.
Hey, Aqua can I say me a Joko can say Saka, where Taka was Ghana, Ubia, the Saka was Kataka was. Kevin, I didn't also, and you know, Ukoka, Ghana for Kasabebre, Oman and Koye, and you never catch us there, Amamo Koye. Amamo in Yadia Koye. Canada, any a crocodile or dance woman or the car or a unit bank. Oh, sorry. It's a move. What's the gun? I don't know. It's seven. Me, the entire band say, and I'm for Abaso, Mr. Mo, Ghana for Emma Kevin, every tuma. And Penifone Bube, say, Obi of Rubia Pani piano. Ghana, Obia, more hypocrisy. I have been to say, I could put me. If you know what you're on the kind of threat, Kevin is the only person now who will tell how Dima Ghana for. It's we are Ghana Nina Wushaya, most Ramoyan support to Yemia Kevin. Now I'm one a Chidom, now on fire and Kono, Korasia, among Fontiminka. Now, Obia knew how to Saka Kevin, Ghana, and I said, now this is the warning to this bucket. Muti Kromha more good enough to say a Kakasina. Kakahini Abobia who bomb papa. Kakahini Abobia and Tatia Bisa and who bomb papa no coca proma. None who a great and a month for more Rebia Ukuma. Also, as a nipper can cry, which would be at them. You're gonna company for ye. Say a Tikroma. Now, who to me the car for Ghana. MTV for say, Anna, accident car, but and what papa. Namusaria, Musaria, Yakaka, Saka, it can't be a Saka when you say, what you want to move this kind of move for the Ghana for, move back, come by. And Mama, only woman, Mama, comfort, Mama, you say, Musuma, you can't, no, Kevin, Unim say, Galamsia, to say, a coup for the car say, yeah, we, Unim say, I tell your man people before. Omodi campaign.
Galamsey story be yeah. Ochina Krahame story be.
Kevin, that's all I get. Chama to me. Me say, Chama to me. Aye. Na Chama to me. We Ghana. We Ghana. We Ghana. No, we more funny party. We come from America here and fool. Na Kevin, Canada, Japan, Obia. Akabrochere hanom kokoje. You can't just threat people like that, and even utmi cast away. Wo Ghana ka enke baby aka make no aye ne sasa ade betini
obi. Ai ana sanka baby anka ku twaniti. Ai.
Na onenam honom no aye ni tisa bosayon. Ayi unu kwa men kroma tete no on se no bosayon ode ayon no ta ne kente na ede ko.
Ni kente no. Enubia. Ejarom de go na no ehiro.
Ni usha bemati. What one papa be me kwase bi say we want to nyam papa.
Yabisha bye. Eye. Hello. All right, hello caller.
Kevin.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much for your work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yo, the question I want to ask this evening. So, in case President Mahama win next election, Is he going to maintain this current justice for Ghana?
No, the Chief Justice position is for forever. He needs to be there till he retires. So the Chief Justice is supposed to be there. The retirement age injury there, you can't do anything about it, especially in the Supreme Court. They all have to be there. It's in the Supreme Court, it's very dangerous to just elect. In another time, and I may catch it. The Kufuor say Jackson, Honu Gabina, or a campaign man, and all the Supreme Court. You don't do that. Isn't the Kufuor also such judges to Supreme Court because on himself you can't touch them into your court election back court Supreme Court and that is where the problem is. In the constitution, no a problem. I will say a check constitution. No constitution. I will say a Kufuor why appointed Supreme Court judge Biawaba almost 15 to 14 judges, 16 judges. Omama Bagina 2-1 from Kwame Nkrumah President Rawlings time to Mahama time. Now judges of Mundu 10. Kufuor within less than 4 years, we appointed over 10 judges of Supreme Court. So you see where the problem is.
Yeah, but Kevin, this thing is very serious. And if this is what is going to happen, then if President Mahama wins or any other president who will win the next election, except the MPP, when it comes to issues concerning corruption and stuff, for former administration, like the MPP administration, they will never win any case in the with all these corruptive PDS and then what the name, these guys, the journalists, and then this MP who died.
Scandal, yeah.
Look, if all these things, if President Mahama should win the next election and want to fight this thing, you will never see any light. It will never end anywhere. I'm telling you. Because you got the kind of these people, look at what the report has done, and then the Chief Justice will start in this and be directing what he should do. And look at the letter he wrote. He is just writing this letter just to deceive people. He has no respect, especially for the judge he has insulted. No respect. So if me, as an incident, the fact that this book jail, everybody who has any concern with any judge should insult the judge. Yes, this is something. A whole parliamentarian, those who go and make laws, and then he goes and insults the judge. Contempt of court. Me, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just an ordinary person. But if you say that if anybody send a case to court, the judge must take his or her time to look into the case and find out who the land belongs to. At that moment, the only thing the judge is supposed to do is to put his judgment on the land that is in dispute. Now, there's an ordinary person and a whole lawmaker as Kennedy Japan. Will insult the judge for doing that? Oh, Ghana, we have a very big problem in Ghana. If we don't stand up, take Takaki to make sure to remove all these bad people in the system, then look, there's no way Ghana will succeed to any other place. There's no way. Look, it is very disheartening. And because do you know what is paining me so much? Nana Addo has been in the UK and schooled already. Many of these LPP, including Kennedy has been in the foreign land. And if you come here, those notions that they are doing in Ghana, they can never show that kind of stuff here. They go home and they practice the opposite way. God will punish them one day.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Yeah. All right. Yes. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Something happened today. We need to talk about it briefly before we move forward. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Bro, yeah, you mark it on the wall. If Kennedy Japan rich in prison, MPP people will kill him. like the way they did to that prisoner, that Ahmad Suale.
Yeah.
You understand? If he reach in prison, they will kill him because that guy, he will talk. You know, if that guy mark my word, if Kennedy Japan kept in prison, that guy will not come out. And then I want to remind you something. You see that post where you post that that Chinese guy where they make him king in somewhere in Ghana.
Yeah.
Please do something about it. The way they are insulting we Ghanaians, I'm telling you, bro.
It's bad, eh?
People are making because we are respectful people because of Kwame Nkrumah. Everybody is watching Ghana. Even if these people they are still fucking up in the presidency, everybody is watching us. And then this one too. Please, can you talk about it? I will be very, very happy.
I'll talk about it. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
God bless you.
Okay. Yeah, so I got a video today. I think we have to watch that video. We watched that video before we move forward, but it's quite worrying when you get to see such things happen because where we are, we don't expect to be. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Pastor Femi Ahmed Esiedu. Femi Ahmed Esiedu. Me Pastor Free Manchester United Kingdom. We meaning how I was receive where you miss videos be. I thought very interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
But me who say wash it.
Yeah, I think so. Producers are taking care of it. Who will be able to afford it to me.
Okay. And about friend say Canada Japan enipa okasa bebre that crow beka de enka Canada Japan ebra MPP when power no declare say a friend say Mohammed ni be mama wan ko jailer obenom poison me try on my Facebook page so Canada Japan ma mexi DDT sino o meji because Aquano go prison. When you share also a man go prison. Bedroom break in the Japan did it. And so still our Gusukasa. Then the pastor so.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate baby Kufado de a minor Akudruno. Serious. You very, very big problem. Say Kufado free Akunya a minor. Or dear to amnem. Na nyamisha o adwuma wo ye won journalist o mahunu say. The journalist o mahunu say wo ye adwuma. Unfortunately say journalist ni nyina ato mo. Na onko ade wo ye adwuma nyamisha.
Thank you very much.
Na mesro yana obi ba program so o too much into na repeti room na na brain.
All right, thank you sir. All right, nyamisha. Thank you. Hello. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm back again. You know, the caller that who came and was worried about the 10 judges that Akufo-Addo has appointed in the Supreme Court. I can see how worried he is. I just want to assure them that nobody should worry. The only thing we need to do is to get Akufo-Addo and those Sakawa guys out. The rest is going to be history. Even it's not Mama who is going to be ruling Ghana. What God is about to do is mind-blowing. Our work is to just kick these Sakawa boys out. That's all. And we shall see. It's only the word of God that is not changeable. But those 10 judges, and including even whatever Akufo-Addo hasn't appointed yet, all will be kicked out of the Supreme Court. That's all I want to reassure them. Nobody should worry. Let's just do the work. Akufo-Addo out, and let's see what God will do.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night. I'm not picking any more calls again. I just wanted to talk about this briefly. There's this video going around where I saw it today. I think we can have some 2 minutes, 3 minutes to talk about it. It's a video about a site. The person sent it to me, BBN somewhere, and then the people that are so angry, they even want to lynch the police for some reasons. Like the Galamsey fight, the president, this government, they have lost it. I want us to watch this quickly, and after that we can. Yes, somebody just sent. I think we need to watch this because this Galamsey story is a problem, man.
na uwe machia mabuna wa babiani ana ese no omo ya kire ade ati Manzi Gold Limited na omo kire sa concession ya wa ha sei no panifo no aya hihye bi se wo mo eba ba ya adwuma na nka o mafa mabunu no wo concession wa sei no mabunu no kire se panifo de amma company ni se Manzi Gold for ma ya adwuma na omo so enya binye nanso efibre santin no enya de adwuma no ahyase eno na mabru no a kire se kebaya empanifo no nhya adwuma na se de omo concession ni bi na ko mu ni di so besi ne o ma tro nkrata de akoma empanifo regional minister nyane de anana no hemfo ena oswafo a wo hwe agudie nsam so wo ma hwese na so ni nyina enkosi ba bia no na ne mabru na tie tie
So, you see, when you watch this happened at BBNE, I saw BBNE written on the police truck. This is serious. Like Galamsey fight, we have lost it. We couldn't create any job for anybody. Kufuor by Galamsey, small scale miners. Small scale miners were employing boys who did not have any job on their sites to work for them. Obaya na the blanket be kata bibia so omo mo small scale omo mo Galamsey what can you now boom so nyina need license and na MPP for to go this government has got they've gotten everything wrong. And so now when you're young, I don't want to spend so much time on this. Now when you're young men and women trying to defend this, and then because sad. Ekufuor is a failure, man. Ekufuor is a failure. He can't lead. Ekufuor is not a president. Ekufuor, he's just a waste of time. Wabe say, Emre, 4 years we have wasted all our time. 4 years we have wasted money on him and his Asakawa family. We have wasted money on this man, and we are all disappointed. There, you understand? We were part. We helped. We pushed. We said some of the propaganda. We cooked the things up. We all did it. I was doing documentaries for Al Jazeera about Dumso, even though we knew, the president, the NDC government, they were solving it. We are doing our job. They made us believe Ekufuor is a liar. He's a waste of everybody's time. And see the youth in Ghana today. We can't create decent jobs for nothing. Sustain it and start gradually getting them out. These people, there are thousands and thousands of them in Ghana. Into Obiti Accra, and the winya Bibika Krebi into about social media no be diatem form of for the umbre comment dino. Nebra be more politics minti. The man 100 Ghana to data no better dini patem. A month for are feeling the heat. People are really struggling back home in Ghana. A month for don't eat the whole day. And so yenya buy no be no be can send bebre and na ye juma and ye say we need to speak the truth. The government has lost it. And what is say obi abetena ban mu ana TV so ka galam say asem aban we mu what be poda. Me see omo manifesto no krampo omo ye no. Did you hear galam saying it? They have lost it. And so I'm from Bessie Beka or Chinekon, I will show videos, excavator whole town. I will show videos of excavator almost set on still. Akufo-Addo has disappointed himself and he has disappointed God, and God will make sure say he's not fit for this. Akufo-Addo wasn't groomed for this. Akufo-Addo wasn't groomed for this. Akufo-Addo is just an old man who thought say it was easy. He just wanted fame. He just wanted to lead people. He wanted people to just give him fans. Akufo-Addo does not understand governance. He does not have this leadership skills. Government upon government about handle issues. Akufo-Addo cannot. Last minute, second day Japan to baby because I na anka pandemic is Mahama time and Konya Junior the Bay. Oh, sir, Kasa say the be what can be as you see, yati kromha pandemic see you got 1 billion will be a who's can be. Oh, in science and some way no can be so mwadi now west now can but sebi in penifoni because I just carries in the go mutrim. People are really struggling. And at the end, I say, when you be for su, when you be baby, I sing for su, baby, a Kennedy Japan Central, baby, a Kennedy up. Only the yempo. But Sebi, Jimmy, media Kennedy, now Kennedy, time was starting the pharmaceutical job, all fun in the Coban, or Mark up ready. Mrs. say, organizing a legal, a legit election for Fusu, Kennedy will never win. Now see him say Kennedy will reabanim debia, and we know it. But see, organizing legit elections, Kennedy will lose, and he knows. Monko check it last 4 years, they get nearby, results. He Kennedy he's doing this in Fosu to just keep that seat. We know it's a fact. But back to the issue, the Akufo-Addo is a disappointment. I feel shy to tell anybody say this guy is president. All that is happening in Ghana, Akufo-Addo doesn't hear any of them. Don't hear this our friend saw Sakawa. See the selfishness of Akufo-Addo, how petty he is. I've been playing some videos here. Ashanti regional minister will say, Mayor, what in summer no catch and tough for? Because I come back to school, be now costing Kobo. Oh, to be an old didn't tough for them. Akufo-Addo and Tessa same way be. In Akufo-Addo, apart from everything, he does not deserve to lead because or any pebia or munipa. Na minim sebia. Netintin and access be or TNT, but Akufo-Addo does not respect Ghanaians or unrespect or be out of his this I chem click way. And somebody like that, I will not be a fool. Say because Akufo-Addo does not respect the law. That is what I keep saying. Into your Ghana Nina, you think it's a personal thing. And I wait on Akufo-Addo. No, it's not about that. It is about Nipano Odi Enimno. He has no vision. Nipano Odi Enimno or you're petty. Nipano Odi Enimno. He does not understand leadership. Akufo-Addo has no leadership skills. Akufo-Addo has managed a 1-room law firm. He has no managerial skills as a leader. Let's put Akufo-Addo here and put Mahama here and talk about managerial skills. Somebody who is a leader. Akufo-Addo does not have one Obetmacho no CV so. What has Akufo-Addo actually achieved in life when it comes to leadership? Tell me. Nothing. But because your politics, you're lowered too much. Tribalism. Inti yadinipa bibe cry into me busa questions. What does it put Mahama here, put Akufo-Addo here? Let's be real here. Wow, we MPP now deep down say Akufo-Addo, he's no match. Even for Alan Cash, you know Akufo-Addo is no match. At Alan Cash, you people know Akufo-Addo is not a leader. Akufo-Addo is just somebody they cook for us. He can't lead. He doesn't have an idea what leadership is. All that he thinks about is if you think that Ukuta power, people will respect you. No, power is earned. If you earn power, you see, now you know, it's say Ukuta. Ajuni a tyrant ajuni. Me have more power. Say be a nipa bedroom. No, you need North Korea. You are in Ghana. Akufo-Addo. That is what he's missing. Enti say to me kata obi aso bo obi ano radio station dundum obi radio station na enkwa na kasa and na manfo be suro me. People will not be scared of you. When the right time comes, they will take action and it will not be good. Akufo-Addo is not a leader, I'm telling you. Akufo-Addo does not have any leadership skills. Nothing. What is his record? Akufo-Addo go school London. Where is your certificate? You need to be that. The way that no can say Akufo-Addo no only did Kumi Prekum. That is Akufo-Addo record. Akufo-Addo, he fought to become president, but tell us his leadership skills. To be cultural. Oh, Akufo-Addo has not even led 20 people. Say only leader in a leader or starter here. He doesn't have that. He does not understand that. So on any life, it's all about listen to me, don't talk back. And somebody like that is not a leader, is a tyrant. And then a Ghana for Tiasiano. Akufo-Addo does not have what it takes to lead Ghana. He's too petty. Nakuma ebeno. He's too petty. He gets pissed so easily. Mahama bet me Akufo-Addo at stage I debate. Mahama can use two statements to piss Akufo-Addo off. He can't even concentrate and speak because he is too arrogant. He is too petty. Nyoman kitin kitibi. We a leader. Now, unim atemdidi didn't go for Ghana. Unim radicals. Unim ehura president. Atamels suffered the worst. Yenya kamfo asantefo yedi atam ayes atamse oyabobi. And we know it. And we said crazy things to Atamils. Even when the man was sick, we used his sickness in politics. Ringtones Atamils. He was a professor. Yani Kumasi Santefo. We ridiculed Atamils to say Abuebi. I remember when I was in Kumasi, that was my first radio station. Me say, yet to me Friday nights, we used to do some comedy. Yet to me Atamils to say Akwarabi. Then he came to Mahama, or he telling, what have we said about John Mahama? Let's talk about record. Let's talk about people who have gone through the mill to become politicians. Who qualifies to be a politician in Ghana? In our standard, the right person to be a leader in Ghana today is John Mahama. Do you know why? Because we want somebody who has gone through the mill. We don't have a perfect human being. That is why John Mahama can sit on radio without a paper or a pen and tell you every contract he signed, whoever was in charge of the contract, because that was what he did. That is why today when you call Akufo-Addo and put him down there and tell you what is happening in your government, he can't say it because he wasn't built for that. So people like us, we look at these things. You need a leader who is versatile. We don't just need somebody you're cooking or a leader. No, it doesn't work like that. If you want to be President Chinchina, it does not mean you are qualified. And then Amekache Kennedy said, you might have owned that land for 18 years, but that does not mean that land belongs to you. Akufo-Addo is not a leader. Akufo-Addo cannot stand in front of a crowd, agitated crowd, and calm them down. He can't. His words will piss people off more because he was not built to do that. Do you know the insult people have insulted Mahama? Mahama or Ghana. Ye di Mahama atem di ni atem di ni matem di Mahama atem chen bibi free ball bamboy. Action say he's a riffraff, a dirty riffraff because this guy was still on stage smiling. This guy has been connected to things he does not even have an idea about. This guy still stands on TV and on radio and smiles. And he has that skin, that thick skin to lead. Because, you need to understand. So the moment you say you are a leader, you have to have that skin. You need to have a big heart. You need to accommodate everyone. That's why today you see Mahama meets A+ and shakes A+'s hand. He understands politics. He understands who a leader should be. A+ might have criticized him constructively or anyway, but he sees A+ as a Ghanaian. He sees A+ as a young man who is also expressing his views about his governance and things that did not go on well. It does not mean A+, and I say anybody who was criticizing Mahama is an enemy. That's why some people sometimes think Mahama smiles too much and he's weak. He is not. He's daring than Akufo-Addo. But when you're a leader, you don't spit too much. These are things people don't know. Into your for politics, now you see people like Kennedy sitting on TV every day backing. They don't understand. They are empty. Because a lot of things go into even just signing 100 million contracts for a country, because you need to, one, think about the person you are dealing with, your people, what you're going to benefit, what as a leader, when the time comes, can you answer the questions? Who are you going to put in charge to take care of this? These are very critical, difficult things to do. Interna, we talk about nepotism, very important, because when you mix family with governance, you mess it up. It is very important. But you see, sometimes we don't go into these things because we want to take our time, and when the time comes, we'll put people. You see, it is so shocking that a certain president is scared of an opposition leader to have a debate. That is a no-no. It has never happened in anywhere in the world. So President Owosu has been called by the opposition to come to the table and let's debate. Now President Tejani. That alone, if you are an MPP person, you should be ashamed. If you are a doctor, you are a nurse, you are a scholar, you are an intellect. And that's the MPP, you should be ashamed of yourself. Say, MPP organizers, DND organizers, now radio, so how you should be ashamed of yourself, because your leader cannot even step out and meet an opposition leader who are he lost 1 million votes to him. Are you not ashamed that people create something to say yes, Mahama is below Akufo-Addo? There's no way in politics anybody who is reasonable, America, Europe, will see Nana and see Mahama and put their credentials on the table and pick Nana. Never. Yeni en kano kre. Ye nipa boni for Ghana for, and God is punishing us. Me see. Kofa Bronika Tanini, Obi of Europe, America, Asia, for better never Nana credentials to anafa Mahama credentials to her. For politics, for corruption, for Bibia Fair from never simple. No CEO will pick Akufo-Addo over John Mahama. Never. And you people know, especially Mwamako School and Mutiabrochino. You know this fact. But tribalism in tea, selfishness, greed. That is why we are here today. Now, Oko Ghana ko now ko tana ofie na wesim na young man be otu area ho na ehurisim no the chicken twa o men no use sticker kwa. Don't blame me. Don't blame anybody. You need to blame yourself because you failed to speak truth. That is what we are talking about. It is not about Akufo-Addo. No. Because if an opposition leader calls a president to the table and the president runs, it shows you people have no leader. Trust me. Mr. Oya Ghaneni, be honest with yourself. Which CEO will pick Akufo-Addo over Mahama? Put their credentials together on the table, their CV, and let everybody mention their CV, their womb, their why. If you're a company owner, will you pick Akufo-Addo over Mahama? Because you need to look at the CV to pick them. When it comes to corruption, Akufo-Addo's administration is corrupt than Mahama's administration. And we can say this with documents and facts. We are not doing perception here, like Martin Amidu Beka perception, Niamano, special prosecutor. In any country where rational Nyansafo team, Martin Amidu does not have to get that job. Speaking on perception, special prosecutor, it means you can use perception to jail people unlawfully and destroy families. Indirectly, we have a psychiatric patient sitting at the special prosecutor's office because he's working throughout perception. He has no facts. The country has turned over. And it is up to you and I to be honest with each other and speak truth. It is simple. Me, I am just a messenger. I keep telling you. You see my hand, there's no Quran, and you see here, there's no Bible. What I believe in is the truth. Me, the insults, I have passed that stage. But sit down, look deep down in your heart. And look at Ghana in the next 4 years under Akufo-Addo. And see what is happening around you. And ask yourself, say, can you leave your kids and travel out of Ghana? If you're a young nurse, you're a young lawyer. If you're a young nurse, can you leave your parents and your kid brothers and travel out of Ghana from what is happening around you? Are you sure? Do you believe in this president? Can you trust him? Do you think Akufo-Addo can hold this country down in peace? Just be honest and real with yourself. We are not better than Liberians. We are not better than Sierra Leoneans. We are not better than any African country. There's one thing that we are better at, and that is holding our democracy together. Today, there's no democracy in Ghana. Who is a Ghanaian? Are you a Ghanaian? Are you sure even when you step out of Ghana and you are coming back, you'll be allowed into Ghana? These are very serious, important questions we need to be asking ourselves. It is beyond MPP and NDC. It is about the sustainability of the nation and our democracy. we know what democracy, how important it is to a human being in your own home. We are doing our job. We are putting our lives on the line, but it is up to you to sit in a corner and think. It is up to you to sit down, think, and analyze the last 4 years and the 4 years ahead of you. If you handle this country back to Akufo-Addo with this kind of people around him, think, sit. Do you think you have a peaceful Ghana? Never. I have seen war. I have seen things. If Ghana is given to Akufo-Addo again in the next 4 years, we will lose Ghana. You might be a party fanatic. You might be somebody who loves Akufo-Addo. But it gets to a point where we decide to love country over humans. It is beyond this politics. It is beyond this campaign. It is beyond MPP and DC. It's about sustainability. Sustaining the freedom. You're a young teacher. You're a young soldier man. They're going to send you out there to go and molest, beat people in the Volta. They're going to send you to go to some regions and beat people. You're a young policeman. But remember, you are leaving your kids and your wife behind. Somebody is going to come behind you, because when there's chaos in the Volta region and I hear that my mom is dead, I'll make sure that I'll look for the vulnerable here. Atika. And the vulnerable might be your son, might be your daughter. And these are the things we think about. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. Thank you very much for listening to this show. Tomorrow, the same time, 4 p.m. US time, 8 p.m. Ghana time, we will be here to speak on the issues. Thank you and have a wonderful night.
Why are you running? What's your debate? Why are you running? What's your debate? What's your debate? Why are you running? So what's the way you do, man? Fabe what young court debate. Sama Hamadian in ya. Wopana, where is your faith? Man, Penina wouldn't draw. What can I like there? I'm a test war. Sama Traba, mamma, don't point it. Young men when I will see so. Ghana for will be a soon. I'm a more one into your hoon. Prosperity will judge you. Muhammad Akai, South Radio, do so. Business scandal, Yahoo, cash for seat, Ameri, Ghana card, PDS, excavator, no would you be? Waman Ghana, Cassia Batonia, what do I your mind? No, everyone. Don Mahama Winnie, who was on Becky and Waman Nancy, Kong Kong, Kwasinan Techi, bribery, GPS, YV, was 15 million contaminated Puerto, Bawumia wahe, dollar ye dane. Wouldn't trust I know free yame. I will throw yane. We've been telling mammy. Debate in India, Mutin yane. Bogun Numa, we see you. Clearing agent, you do good. Cathedral, get for heaven. Found online, get a green book. Your achievement, SHS, yeah, exams, no answers. The appointment, ex-girlfriends, yeah, poor mind. Abandoned the mama. So one tears here the other. I thought so be back. And you win your sa. Abandoned the mama. So one tears here the other. I thought so be bo. And you win your sa. Mama. Abandoned the mama. Mama. Great. Mama. C'est famille. Kojo B. 2020 the Mahameba. And then we clear cause offer. I go for the band with a share 4 years, but now so the end will be here. 1 is 3, 1 30. Scan the band with your man family. And penny about and said 2020, but when you team crumb, I wanted the mama fa. I said mama fa. 2020 when you down play cause mama fa. I say mama fa. Mama fa. 2020 when you be on play. Galam say was so be working na. Oba na okofa soldiers. Wasi intimate na. What is excavators na what is low bed. Ubegunu. Tell you betu. Before the chitu benches na yebehunu. Na pa na be ba na say 2020 but when you team crumb. Abane dey mama fa. I say mama fa. 2020 when you down play cause mama fa. I say mama fa. Mama fa. 2020
2020 oni obi ampre hwe onya ba no otiakra o mama nsompo mehwe kra galam se ya ne dididi enu obi na nye sika wo mede totora petrol otrumu get transfer so ade tax whatever otrumu obebiti Ghana woni me say mama fa I say mama fa 2020 oni obi ampre cause mama fa I say mama fa mama fa 2020 oni obi ampre 2020 de mahameba edem clear cause offer akofa do ba no we be share 4 years otena so de no we be yo one is straight one fair scan ba no we chairman family empire ne ba ne say 2020 be so ne yatin kwam abane de mama fa I say mama fa 2020 when you be ampre cause mama fa I say mama fa mama fa 2020 when you be ampre mama fa